My freaking face tracking just broke. God damn it. Hello, everybody. I swear to soon. But hello, everybody, and welcome. I've got the only way I can fix it is by doing this. Bah. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Okay, there we go. Now we're fixed. Now we're fixed. I had to fix my face tracking. I had to reset myself. What? Oh, God damn, my phone just scared the shit out of me. I pulled up Twitch. I got an ad. It freaking scared me. God damn it. Why did that make me jump? Why, of all things, did that make me jump? Why? But hello, how's everyone's day going? How is everyone's day going? Why are the earbud space magic Bluetooth thingies not Bluetooth? There we go. New food combination unlocked: buttermilk, ranch, pizza rolls. Also, huh? Why are you laughing? And that does not, that sounds awful, Scorpion. That does not sound like food. That does not sound even remotely like food. Scorpion, that is what we call a mistake. Yeah, that is what we call a mistake. Trust you, it's good. I don't need to trust you. I don't need to not trust you. I can just tell that that's awful. That sounds awful. Okay, let's see. Move that over. I just want to make sure. Okay, is Discord doing its streamy thing right? Yeah, it is. Okay. It updated. It's being funky and weird. I had to fix some stuff. Okay, let's go right into it. I gave it a little bit of time for people to gather before I go farther into this story, but yeah, let's do this. I also need. I'm saving. I pulled up, where is it? Where is she? I got it. I used the ego shards and I got her. I know for the next Canto, from my understanding, when it's supposed to come out, is that I believe that Rupture will be a good one, and I want to try to build a different team that's not Bleed. So I started with, I started with, where is she? I started with her. Well, I'm not going to be using her, though. She's not leveled. I'll get a tip to build a rupture team at some point. Now wait, who is it? Wait, who is the other? Who is the other one that gave a buff or a bonus to this event? I can't remember. Otis. Frick, well I can't use Otis because she is kind of important to the team. I'll look at her if she does bleed, I'll maybe, but no. No, that's not, no, I'll just stick with having her in the back then. And probably switch her out for a Bard ID. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Because Otis, kind of important. I only speak English and I am too lazy to translate. Yes! Yes, I am!
명령이라면
H 형님과 누님들을 위해
망치를 쥐고
Okay, I swear, whenever I go into support IDs, not once have I seen something that's not max level.
이제야
관리인가 아니면
피를 머금을 시간이네.
That's going to be the first tattoo I get. Ah, that's Trump's Liberation. Okay. Oh, that is cool looking. I like this artwork. We have found a moment of respite from blood fiends. I looked toward Don for a moment before turning to Faust. I think I had to know the answer to this question before moving forward. Faust knows why, doesn't she? Why? What caused Don to transform back then? Yes.
여기까지 온 이상 말씀드리지 않을 이유도 없겠네요.
I know it's One Piece. You told me about it earlier. I just didn't recognize the symbols. I suppose there is no reason for this information to remain classified from you any longer now that we are here.
혈귀에게 피를 거스르는 폐류는
For
금기.
blood fiends, going against the
그때
bloodstream is akin to a
돈키호테 씨를
taboo.
권속으로 만들려고
Back on the
했습니다.
warp train,
하위
Cassidy attempted
권속이
to turn Don
상위
into his
권속을
kindred. In other
권속으로
words, a
승리했죠.
lower blood fiend attempted to turn a higher blood fiend. Didn't Moses say that there's a psychological barrier that makes it practically impossible for them to do that?
로신한테 때문입니다.
Yes, there was
로신한테를 신고
a
있는 동안
variable then.
돈키호테 씨는 피를 향한 욕망을
By the
제외한
name of
혈귀로서의
Rashante.
특성과 힘을
As long as
모두
Rashante
잃으니까.
remains on her feet, Don loses all characteristics and powers of a blood fiend, save for her desire for blood.
그러다가 카세티가 금기를 어긴 것에
Then, when
반한
Rashante
로신한테가
sensed that Cassidy
돈키호테
had
씨의 발에서
broken
스스로
the
벗겨져
blood fiend taboo, they slipped off their own from Don.
혈귀로서의 본성을 되찾은 돈키호테 씨는 폐륜을 저지르려 한 카세트에게 큰 거부감과
And
분노를
Dawn,
느꼈을
her
테죠.
nature as a blood fiend returned, must have felt a strong level of instinctual revulsion and fury against Cassie who attempted to break the taboo.
유독 강렬한 공격성을 보였던 것도
That would explain her high level of aggression at the time. Then,
미치겠네. 줄이 뭐 이렇게 길어?
come on, where's the end of this line?
불만을 중얼거릴 시간은 없다.
Oh, they're
관리자님이
kind of cute.
편안히 손들어갈 수 있게 빨리
This
길을
one's
닦아줘.
kind of cute. I like this one. I like this one right here. She's kind of cute. There's no time to clear the path so that the executive manager won't have to suffer these monsters.
더 질문하지 않으시나요?
Will you not inquire further? No. Of course, I had a whole mountain of questions to ask her. Well, the answers to those questions did not lie with Faust. Because what matters now is that we keep forging onwards. Going insane from this burning thirst. I'm not gonna try to sing this. I can't sing. I could not sing. I screech in the streets. So many tasty morsels for us. As in it tears, my nails are falling off. As it cracks my hands, my face. Keep smiling with those lips. I can't move my lips anymore. It's stuck in a smile.
노래 가사가
The lyrics are,
점점 그래 비참해진
yes, getting increasingly depressing.
얼간이들이 흥겨워하는군. 대체로 저럴 때는 이유가 있는 법이.
I'm not used to having those up there. I didn't realize I could have Dante along with others up there. If I'd known that, I would have done that sooner.
갑니다. 꿰뚫려라.
그래, 그렇게 시원하게 처리를 그 맛이는 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이
Hello, Devil!
법이지.
갑니다. 따뜻한 기다려라.
나라도 그렇게 했어.
Well, it doesn't say that you shoot. Well done. I got praise from Virgil. That's a rare occurrence. Hey, where the hell did she come from? Wait, hold the hell on. I didn't even notice she was there. I didn't even notice she was there. I didn't even realize Hongwoo's sister just randomly leaped into the fight. Wow.
오늘이 방금 뭘 본 겁니까? 저녁에 상황을 적을
또한 용서할 테니
괜히 먹을 것들을 사들고
승리로
오는 것이 아닙니다. 딴테
죄인인가?
이런 부수적인 효과를
I hope they have a positive effect. Well, yeah, buying stacks of them.
감동적이지
So you have a
않았어?
positive effect, Virgil.
왜 이런 구절이 있었지?
그간의 전의 경험은 쓸모가 없지만
아유 한쪽 경륜
Oh my god, Hoglu's sister is kind of... What was that? She did like no damage. She did sickle damage. She's not... She even doing anything on this battlefield. She just...
원더풀한 선택이었어 나는.
I'm pretty sure I did not see that health bar move one bit.
전부 쳐주게!
아유 한쪽 경륜 조치 느껴라.
피를
그걸 마실까?
40 먹칠 이 정도로 나와 검을 맞아 40 너희의 목표 이 혈투 승리를
Come on, out of my way.
아류산 소통의 칼집 갈라지고 쏟아내
Too easy. Wait, what the hell did her scissors do that? I never realized seeing her scissors get that big before. Was that something I just never noticed or never managed to trigger? What the hell was that?
어바이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔. 그게 우리가
Don't matter.
나설 만한
Don't
곳이어야
matter.
할
It's
겁니다.
fine.
이 기회에 평소 지휘 실력을 확인해 보죠, 딴테. 하던 대로 해보십시오.
Much apologies. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. The blood bags are weirdly kind of cute.
전부 쳐주게!
꿰뚫려라.
감동적이지 않을 수 없네. 해결사 영웅이 왜 이런 구절이 있었지? 어디 보자.
Calm down there, Don. Calm down. But really, you're struggling? That... What the hell are you clashing with? That's a surprise.
기도해라.
Don't matter. They're gonna be dropping left and right soon.
의 고통
And he is staggered. Of course he's staggered. Why would Gregor not be staggered? Why would Gregor not be staggered?
수감자.
승리로 이끌
물론
He is so tanky and so strong, but the man cannot take a hit without getting knocked on his ass. The man cannot take a hit without getting knocked on his ass for a turn.
전부 쳐주게!
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요. 단테. 그건 좋지였습니다.
Don, I might take you off of the,
그래,
I might take Don off of the voices that can appear.
기억해두겠습니다. 단테. 분담에서 취하할 만한 일이 생겼을 때
I'll keep her for now, see if there's like any unique dialogues.
언급하시죠.
It's like with the April Fool's event, if you had him for an announcer, he showed up there as Khan instead.
못
So I'm gonna
찾으랴.
keep Don in here, see if there's any like unique dialogues. I guess just for this Canto.
엎드리도록.
네 피분수.
God, she doesn't tickle damage.
40.
I mean, she's slapping people with a fan. What do you expect?
저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
영원히 잠들어라.
못 찾으랴.
나가서 싸워. 뒤는 내가 봐주지. 꿰뚫려라.
나라도 그렇게 했을 테지. 이만하면 훌륭하군요.
I mean, you've got this.
우리 숙고를 건드렸겠다.
Okay, and he's gonna get most of his health back this turn, ain't he? Yep.
기원을 갖추는 그대로 무너져.
놈 나와.
제가 괜히 먹을 것들을 사들고 온 것이 아닙니다, 단테. 이런 보수적인 효과를 기대했었죠.
I'm just gonna set this off simply because I can. I love seeing this attack go off.
못 찾으랴.
나가서
I can't believe it. I can't believe I went this long without realizing I had that ego. I completed the battle pass a while ago. I just forgot I had it
모든 피를
and never equipped it.
그렇게 황홀히
The strongest thing I've got.
피어나고 피어나라.
It's not even uptight all the way. I think it's the strongest ego I've got. Yeah, I never see damage numbers that big. It's still climbing.
따뜻.
독이 피었잖아. 놈 나와. 턱을 마실까?
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도
Oh, we're gonna be going into a. Assuming it doesn't just end here, we're gonna be going into a mirror
할 것
dungeon
없이
soon.
마음껏 마셔.
Or not mirror dungeon. I guess they're not always mirror.
우리가 이룰 수
They're always
없는
mirror dungeons.
유일한 꿈이니까.
Either way, we're gonna be going into one very soon. I did not realize we were that far in.
검은 갈아뒀다.
관리인가 아니면 애도인가?
You know, you
검은
go after
갈아뒀다.
Faust.
관리인가 아니면
Or
검은
you go and
갈아뒀다.
then Faust and you.
관리인가 아니면 애도인가?
But you know, you and then
검은
Faust.
갈아뒀다.
관리인가
last.
아니면 애도인가?
support. Yeah, current average that you Huh? 50, 40. They're all max. Oh, you're not. You're just there because they don't have a better. You're just there as a everyone's dead except for you. Please just give me a pitch bit more damage before I go out. You're the I'm screwed, but I'm still trying to fight thing. Okay.
죽음 충동 억제 관념 봉인
The highlight of the parade must be near. The song changes once again. And we built it our very own happy kingdom. Say goodbye to Pain Westrello, father. All the joy now at this kingdom of joy. At La Mancha Land, come on, come one, come all. Oh god, it's the roadie idea. We're gonna be fighting her. Is she Lucia? Underneath the Garsh violet parasol she stood, and under her feet swarmed someone slowly dying, ensnared in this bizarre spectacle. It's a blood fiend hunter we met back at the empty lot.
그 사냥꾼들도 당한 건가?
Even the hunters.
거기! 당장
Toxicity
그만두라!
bill need this instant. The blood fiend leading the parade in a beautiful, extravagant dress. She quietly regarded us from behind her mask, from under her parasol.
말해.
Wood. Wood.
그만둬야
speak.
할 이유에 대해서.
Why must we
그
stop?
답은 단순하다네. 그리고 명확하지.
Tis a question with an answer most simple and obvious.
정의롭지 않은 행동이지 않은가?
Because thy villainy is unjust.
이 악독한 라만차른들을 토벌하기 위해 우리가 왔으니
We are come to rain we are come to rain destruction upon this den of villainy, La Mancha Land.
창조자가 있는 것을 순순히
Let's
털어놓고
speak plainly of
벌을
thy
받으시게나.
founder's whereabouts and accept thy rightful punishment.
그렇구나.
I see.
너 그 유치한 놀이는 아직까지도 안 끝난 거니?
So you're playing that childish
이건
make-believe.
우리가 아닐세.
Tis no make-believe. This is part of mine hollowed adventure.
그 눈,
Oh, your eyes.
나는 언제나
I have always hated them.
눈앞에 벌어지는
That
모든 것에
look of arrogant
관심 없다는 듯이
interest, as though nothing before you was worth your concern, as though
구경만 하려는
we are not part of the world, not only at a detached observer.
그 눈이 다시
Long
생기 있게
did I
반짝거리는
wonder
날이
to see when your eyes would twinkle so vividly again.
바로 지금이구나.
And now
그런데
I finally see them. I find myself hating them still.
여전히 증오스러워. 반짝거려도
Still as foul, revolting, and hateful
역겹고
for all that glimmer.
우리는 매일
Every
이곳을
day we
갔지.
parted in a circle. The very
똑같은
paraded in a circle in the very same room with the very same heart.
새로운 날이
Wishing
시작되길
for a new day to
기대하면서
begin.
비록
Though
왕자의
Cassidy,
칼
who
같은
played the Prince
카세트는
of the Parade, has left us
자신만의
to
왕국을
build his
만들기
own
위해
kingdom.
이곳을 벗어났지만 혼자 남은 공주로도 사람들은
A
열광할
lone
거야.
prince should be enough to rouse our guests. Oh, a lone princess should be enough to rouse our guests.
음악으로 사람들을 홀린
Was
건
it you who hypnotized
당신의
people with this
소행이었나?
music?
틀렸어.
Wrong
나도
question
틀린
because
거야.
I was almost charmed by an because I was almost also charmed by an illusion.
다들 내가 이 행렬의
All
선두에
seem to mistake that I
행렬의
am
주인이라
the
착각해.
mistress of this parade, that I lead the path only because I stand at the forefront of it.
제일 아름답고
Because I'm the Lucina, the most beautiful, most noble,
도시미라이기에
I was given the role of the
발발의 주인공이 되었을 뿐
carnival's lady.
나 역시 이 행렬의 일부지.
I did not lead it. I am but another attraction of the parade. Yes, she is. I already said what to her and the other two smaller blood feeds that appeared too. Yes. So far, a lot of the blood fiends are a yes. As long as they keep the mask on. Just keep the mask on.
망가진 것들이 서로 물고 물어 영원을 잃었군.
I see it now. This is a parade of broken things biting one after another in a cycle of infinity.
이제 알겠어.
Do you see now?
라만체랜드는
That Low Land is where we relive our beginnings and ends.
놀이공원은
Because it was
항상 즐거운 곳이
said that
되어야
the
한다고
amusement
했었음.
parks have no place for what isn't happy.
우리가
Fated to repeat our beginnings and ends and
행복했던 처음과 끝을
in
끊임없이
stop making my vocabulary small, damn it! The times when we were still happy, when we were still us.
그렇다면 이 모든 기억이 즐거워지게 될 테니까.
Because only then child memories become tainted by happiness. The fixers who were assigned to this area, are they all dead then?
웃기지? 우리랑 합류했던 다른
It's
해결사가
funny, isn't it?
배신하는
The
바람에
other fixer who was assigned to the same area is us stabbed us in the back
전부 죽었어.
and doomed us all.
처음에 잔뜩 험만 참
Also, hello, Maru!
결국 뒤통수 맞아서 죽는 꼴이라니.
How pathetic. All that posturing just to die here from some knife in my back.
전멸이 아니라 행렬에
Dead?
동참한
No,
거지.
they have joined the
우리의
parade.
끝을
For
이자들은
they were not worthy to
자격을 갖추지
have
못했거든.
a part in our ending.
증오에 잡아먹혀서
Humans about and driven by hatred, seeking no betterment or happiness.
그저 우리를 최대한 많이 죽이는 것만이
With no purpose, other purpose, our direction in life other than to slaughter as many of us as possible.
추악하고 불쌍하지.
So hideous yet so pitiful.
우리가 하고자 했던 건 고작 재현에 불과한데
We had only wished to with our memories.
특전하니 불쾌감을 참을 수 없군.
I can hardly contest for thine excuses. Dawn boisterously cut through Lucina's despondent music.
네놈들을 심판하는 것에
We
무슨
need
자격이
not marry
필요하겠다.
ourselves into sin. I got distracted by something, by ADD. Go away. I saw a speck of dust float across my monitor, and it just caused me just to end up falling and just completely just break what I was reading. Okay. Oh, that was unfortunate. That's unfortunate. We need not marry ourselves in discussions of worthiness to bring thy deserved judgment.
너희 혈기들은
Blood
피를 마시기
fiends, from
위해서
what I have
사람을
heard,
죽이고 악행을
it is said that
일삼는다지.
thy kind slay humans and commit all kinds of depraved, heinous immoralities just for a drop of blood. Don, we have seen that, yes, there are blood fiends like that, but we have seen that there are blood fiends very different from that. Don, you do understand that, yes, most of these guys do seem like monsters, but just like people, there are some of us that are just genuine monsters, some of us that are not really all that bad. There was once a time where they actually wanted to coexist. That one woman even confirmed that the first kindred actually just wanted peaceful coexistence. So yes, God, you're partially right here, but you're also kind of not.
자, 그런 이유로 사람들을 죽인단 말인가?
Is that all there is to it? For so paltry and reason? Wait, for so paltry a reason.
피를 먹고 싶다는 그 이유 하나만으로?
Stop making my vocabulary look small. For something so... Stop making my vocabulary look small, damn it. So insignificant and trivial.
즉 그런 사소한 욕망으로
How darest
사람의
thou speak to
목숨을
deprive humans of their
말인가?
right to live for such trifling gluttony? Lucina remains silent. She looks away into the distance, staring into the times of far distant past and closes her
지금
eyes.
생각해보니 나는
Now that I muse upon it,
네가 부러운
perhaps
걸지도
this feeling of
모르겠어.
mine towards you is envy.
그 이름을 지닌 대가로 저들이 원하는 모든
You
걸
have everything we've ever wanted just for claiming that name as your own.
아무것도 모른다는
Those
듯이
twinkling,
빛나는
innocent eyes.
그 역시
I hate them still.
마음에 들.
이 기회에 평소
Even the blood bags! Why are they all so pretty?
하던 대로 해보십시오.
Oh, this is an actual boss. Oh. Okay, you two are probably just, okay, yeah, you two are just basic dudes. Disgraced blood bag. Really? The hunter that we... Oh no, he's not the name Hunter. He's not the name Hunter. He's someone else. So what do you do? Okay, on hit, bleed, and defense. Okay, got it. Okay, so you just bleed. Okay, so you basically just work in the same way my guys do. Oh my god, it's all struggling.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Yeah. Yeah, this fight has me a little bit nervous seeing what I was getting there. So a lot of my sinners struggling against her. That has me a little nervous.
이 숙고를 건드렸겠다.
나에 대한 감동적이지 않을 수 없네. 혈사 용기에 이런 거지. 어디 보자.
나라도 그렇게 했을 테지. 이만하면 훌륭하고.
이 피었잖아.
Okay, you've got this, Heath.
본인이 방금 뭘 본 것인가? 엄청나게 강한 애교를.
Wait, do I gotta keep Haru's sister? What's gonna happen if her health hits 0?
곧 끝장낼 수 있을 것 같은데.
Oh, I can just nuke down a target now.
효율적인 마무리를 명령하시겠지요, 단테.
Well, let's deal with her first. Most of my sinners ain't doing too well here against her. That's fine, I suppose. And yeah, we're gonna do a number on them here. I'm guaranteed to at least take out one of their turn minions. I might be able to kill a second one this turn. Oh, Otis did not actually do as much damage as I had thought. Okay, so I might not kill him. Oh, no, but the bleed alone will get him next turn. It's fine. Gregor staggered, to be expected. Par for the course, you look at him funny and it staggers him.
해장병같이 무릎을 꿇고 있을 때인가 13번 수감자. 평소처럼 넉살 좋게
Which one's
같이
Sinner
상황을
13?
개선해 주시지.
Which one's Sinner 13? I can't remember the numbers assigned to him. Wait, wait, hold on, I just clicked. There's only 12 sinners. Why the hell is he 13? Okay, it's Gregor's 13, but... Oh, Gregor's 13. Why the hell? There's 12 sinners. What? Unless it's all bound to Dante, and Dante's considered one of them, maybe. That's a little odd. That's what threw me off so much. It's like, there's 12 sinners. Why is he 13? Unless there was one before. I could be missing something here. Immediately gets thrown off from the fight. It's like, wait, who's Sinner 13? Okay, it's just because I saw a message from Virgil up above. Okay, yeah, Otis, kill that one. Oh, actually, no, that one's staggered. I gotta respond to the others. Oh, no. yeah, they're putting up a little bit of a fight. Okay, I didn't do as much damage to her minions as I thought I would that turn, because of that, like, 100-something damage Otis was gonna do. Dante? Oh, Dante's 10? Okay, I don't remember, like, any of the numbers. Okay. That guy didn't even get hit! That guy didn't even get hit! He just turned to a puddle of goo! What the hell was
가장
that?
먼저 처리해야 할 것이 가장 흉포한 손군들을 드러내고 있으니까.
Wait, how did I get that? I don't have a blue attack, do I? Apparently I do.
고귀하게.
Okay, so Dante though does count as a sinner. Okay, he does have a number. Okay, so that's why there's 13. Okay.
내 팔은 뼈에 있었어.
That did no damage. I just wanted to win the clash. Yeah, I just wanted to win these clashes.
목적이 있었지.
Oh, this is gonna be like the first fight that's actually gonna make me use my like reserve like backup sinners, ain't it?
간당 목숨줄만 붙어 있군. 곧 끝장낼 수 있을 것 같은데 소감자들로 효율적인 마무리를 명령하시겠지요, 단테.
Hopeless. Dominating. Okay, there we go. You know, you're struggling, you're neutral. Okay, I guess you hit that one. Not ideal, but it'll work.
잘라낸다.
Oh! Oh my god, I just realized how much bleed Gregor has on him. Okay, seriously, what happens if she hits 0? She's gonna be the biggest problem here. I can't keep her alive.
다들 기운이 넘치는군. 역시 본인이 직접 선별한 용기를 북돋는 영웅당 탑5가 도움이 되었는가?
Okay, this will probably just kill that one. Now this should do a number on all of them.
그렇게 숨을 피어나고 피어나라.
Not as high as the numbers I've been seeing, but that did still do good damage.
그만천에 집중해. 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
Seriously, she's gonna get herself killed. There's nothing I can figure out how to do about her for health at zero. She's more of a hindrance than
저런
anything.
광대 노름은 압도적인 힘 앞에선 그저
I can't stop her because she
농지거리일
ends up losing a bunch of classes and get a bunch of bleed build up on her
당신에겐
anyway.
커다란 벽이겠군.
What's this?
죄인인가?
술이 가득 터졌나?
Okay, we're fine.
내 팔은 뼈에 있었어.
으이?
Oh, we're barely hurt.
저들이 거리낄 것 같지 않네. 아하! 한 수 접어주신 건가?
시작하자.
Oh, damn, I forgot that attack had an AoE.
그래, 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이 너.
이 정도로 나와 겁니.
We won that clash. Why'd she get it off?
덜 답답한 법이지. 시선을 떼지 말아야 할 겁니다.
승리로 이끌
가장 먼저 처리해야 할 것이 가장 흉포한 송곳니를 드러내고 있으니까.
So I need to do that attack again. Maybe let's use one more of the orange ones. Crap. Do you have an AoE or no? No, you don't. You'll work, sure. How about you? one. Not too.
죄인인가?
다류 산소 평열 80. 갈라지도록.
Okay, Dom's back. Got a decent amount of health back. That's good.
균형을 잃은 게 아니야.
I just need this to win that clash from the AoE.
치려고 유뚱거린 거지.
모든 걸 걷어들일 순 없었어.
또한 용서할 테니.
너희의 목이 이 혈투를 승리로 이끌.
Gregor, you just sit this one out. I need that orange move next turn. Wait, do you have any bleed applied to you? Oh, yeah, you do. No, I need to use that orange move next turn for you. What else do you use? Okay, that's fine, I just need to do in the clash. You take him out.
죄인인가?
다류 산소 평열 60. 찢겨라. 내가 찾은 나만의 항해 방식.
Okay, again, low damage numbers, but I need to know that clash. Okay, it's just one now. I'm gonna save that for next turn. Actually, no, I might as well. No, I need to get as much damage as I can on her. Go.
나가서
죄인인가?
귀는 내가 봐주지.
그저 하염없이 모든 피를 그래, 그렇게 소원이 피어나고 피어나라.
I can't believe I see that number crawl all the way up to 600 before. I don't think I've ever seen Ego hit that hard. God, seriously, she scares me. I don't want to lose this because of her. I'm assuming if she dies, it's over. She keeps getting blink blocked on her because of that counter attack.
그간의 전투 경험이
now?
썩어없진 않아.
누구나 마음대로 치려고
이 혈투를
어서
승리로
일어나.
이끌.
적합한
다시
조치였습니다.
Okay, that's fine. should be okay. Question mark?
그쪽도 죄인인가?
아류산 속성열 80 갈라지도록.
Damn it.
실밥이 터졌네.
Honglu, your sister's cute, but she is a thorn in my side.
먹지.
얼간이들이 흥겨워하는군. 대체로 저럴 때는 이유가 있는 법입니다. 이유를 잡아 쫓아보시죠.
I should be able to kill her this turn. Do I have anything else I could use? No, nothing that's gonna do a massive amount of damage. Oh wait, didn't use the ego? Crap, that could be a problem. I'll kill her on Clash next turn with the amount of bleed build up I'll get. Oh, never mind, she's dead. Yeah, okay, you were stressful to handle. You were stressful to handle. I don't know. I didn't see any indications when I quickly looked through like passives and everything. But I have a feeling I would have lost there if she had died. That bleed proc she's getting from that counterattack whenever she attacked, that was scary. Whew. Answer me now. What is that thou claimest that I have? What weight did my name carry? Speak. Where? How? Where didst thou? Still would. Everything that we blood fiends of this area desire. To exist in ignorance of truth that we are but going in circles, not marching toward what lies ahead. Something that we all desire, but oh, not yet you have. Oblivion.
이 구역을 떠도는 자들이 간절히 바라고 있었던
That in which all who are lost in this area yearn so desperately for.
욕망에서도 부끄러움에서도
The
도망칠 수
privilege to
있는
flee
그
from everything, from desires, from shame.
망각이 있었다면
You're gonna be the final boss of
하루하루
this area, aren't you?
힘겹게나마 견딜 수 있었을 테죠.
The gift of oblivion, the innocence, the naivety to endure and live through another day. No, not again.
이쯤 되면 제가 그리워질 거라 생각했습니다.
I thought about what time. I thought about it. I thought it was about time. You missed me.
이제는 슬슬 그
It's
이야기를
high time
들려주시면 좋겠군요.
to regale us with that peculiar tale, isn't it?
우리들을 버리고 떠난
Tell us that grand
그
adventure of
창대한
which you
모험의
abandoned
결말.
us all ended.
무슨
What?
따그닥따그닥.
Galloping on and on.
당신은 여느 때처럼
As ours,
힘차고
Vashante was
경쾌하게
merely
로시나트를 타고 내달렸습니다.
energetical galloping on with you upon its sap.
제발 수가!
Come on, just die.
이렇게 비참하게 죽어가는 자들을 뒤로
While
한 채
leaving us to slowly expire in the most painful death, just like this poor soul. Enough.
두어주시게.
Please. Enough.
본인이 움직일 수 없는 것은
Thy strength must surpass mine, thus bound I have become to thy sorcery, yes?
그러니
So please, I
부탁이라도 하겠네.
must beseech thee so. I have no choice but to beg, for I cannot turn my tongue
그대를 당장이라도
into
찌르겠지만
a
그럴 수
sharp
없으니
spear to skewer thee.
치졸하게
I will
구걸이라도
pray
할
unto
테니
thee, carol
악행을
before thee to
그만두시라는
cease
말이오.
this wickedness.
왜 그러시죠?
Well,
당신은
why stop
모험담을
now?
들려주는
Don't you
걸
just love
누구보다 간절하게
sharing the
바라오지
stories of
않았습니다.
your adventure with everyone? Isn't this exactly what you have always wished for?
신중하고 주의
You
깊게
have such a
당신의 이야기를 귀담아 들을
captive
관객이
audience
이렇게
before
앞에
you,
즐비한데요.
listening to
어디
your
이런
tale
기회가
more
흔하겠어요?
intently than ever. You won't get another opportunity like this.
하고 싶지 않아.
I don't want to, not anymore,
아니,
but you will.
들려줘야죠.
You will share your tale,
그게 당신의 역할이잖아요.
for that is your role in this play.
당신은 로시난테와 하얀 달의
And
기사와
thus you,
함께
Rashante, in the night
마지막
of the
모험을
White
떠났습니다.
Moon, embarked on your final
정확히는
adventure, or
피난이라고
perhaps it would be
할까요?
more accurate to say that you fled.
여기까지 오면서 여러 강을
We
봤지.
saw so many rivers on our way here, didn't we?
도시 밑에 이런 강들이 있다니.
All these rivers were beneath the city all along?
다양한 강들의 물을 머금은 꽃.
It is
그
said
꽃이
that
피어난
when
나무는
if
특별한
the
힘을 지닌다고
efflorescent
해.
tree comes to blossoms, steppeth and nurtured into the waters of many rivers, since its saplinghood, it becomes imbued with special power.
그 강물로 피어난 나무는
I can't even begin to
어떤
imagine
능력일지
that the
상상도 안 돼.
mustaches are technically eyebrows of the lips, like my joke. I hate that, Scorpion. No, I hate that. No, I don't want to think about that. No. Can't imagine to begin. I can't even begin to imagine what powers a tree born from that particular liver may hold.
어떤 강물을 찾는 건가?
Pray tell, what river is that we see?
여러 강을 찾았지만
Well,
아직
none of the
우리가 찾는
rivers
강은
we've
못
walked
찾았어.
by is one we're looking for.
이 강물도
Not this one either, then?
맞아. 아쉽지만
Regrettably, no.
여기도 아니야.
We should seek the river that flows even
더
deeper
깊은 곳에
into
이어진
the
하나의 강을
abyss.
찾아야 할지도 모르겠네. 한번 가본 곳이라도
The depths of the
깊은
ruins
곳은
are certainly
역시 어렵단
dangerous,
말이지.
even for someone who's ventured down
너한테도
here in
만만치
the
않지?
past. It's giving even you a run for your money, isn't it?
이 강은
What river is this?
이건 어느 한 미래를 보여주는 강이야. 이 물을 마시면
Whoever
미래를
drinks the
볼 수
waters
있게
of this
된다고
river shall be
하는데
granted a vision of a certain
마시면
future.
미래만 보다
It brings the drinker's
미쳐버린다고 해.
vision to what is to come, yet blinds them to all things, save for those of the future, driving them to insanity.
결국
And to the drinker,
미쳐버린 미래만
only a
보는
singular
거지.
future remains, a vision of their own madness.
난 이걸 미래 강이라 불러. 원래 이름이 있었을
They
수도
call this the
있겠지만
Mary
난
River,
그렇게
or the
부르고 있어.
River of Future. It must have had a name. It must have had a name once, but but this is the name I gave it.
아이러니하군.
Quite the irony, then.
원하는 순간을 볼 수는 없지만 물에 비친 모습을 들여다보면 어느
I
한순간의
thought it
미래를
wouldn't
수
show
있어.
you the exact
남의
moment you
하긴
wish
해도
to see.
한번
You
들여다볼래?
may look into the river and catch a glimpse of a certain moment in the future. It may be quite disorienting, but would you like to try anyway?
물을 가까이 하고 싶진 않네만 그러도록 하지.
I'll wish to be so close to the waters, but I ill wish to be so close to the waters, but I shall.
뭐가 보여?
What do you see?
사슬,
Chains. A great
거대한
gate.
문, 그리고 저것은
A
시계인가?
timepiece. A flaming timepiece and a promise.
그리고 약속. 하, 자네가 말한
It is
것처럼
as you have said, the visions I have seen, yet I fail to
뭐가
see
무엇인지
the sense
모르겠고
in each of them.
강물을 마시는 게 아닌 이상 명확한 미래를 알기는 힘들 거야.
Right, you won't ever get a clear picture unless you drink the waters yourself.
그래도
So if you
네가
have seen
강물에서
that
본 그
clock
시계
and
그리고
the visions of
약속이면
promise, perhaps
그
this
사람과
is
나눈
something
어느
to do with
약속과 관련된 시계일 수 있겠네.
with the promise you made with him.
약속의 시계라는 것인가?
The promise timepiece, is it?
각고의 노력 끝에 당신은
After suffering
원하는
through
곳에
brutal trials
도착했습니다.
upon trials, you have arrived at the place you have been searching so hard for.
이건 첫 번째 에피소드와
And here,
이어지는군요.
we return to the very first chapter of this tale.
이곳은
This is
망각의 강.
the River of Oblivion. It's actually really beautiful. Lethe. Who?
하얀 달의 기사가 말했죠.
The speak. The spake, the night of the white moon.
정말이야?
Are you certain?
이 우물을 마시면 넌
Drink
너의
from this
모든
well
인생을
and your
지워버리게
life
되는데
you have lived thus far will be no more.
한 모금이면 모든 게 끝나는
All of
거야.
it gone in a sip.
당신은 침을 꿀꺽 삼켰습니다.
You reflexively gulp.
결정.
I have
네.
decided.
이유를 물어보면 대답해 줄 거야?
Will you answer me where I ask why?
눈을 감아도 보이네.
I see it still, past the darkness of my eyelids.
그날의 함성.
I see a vision of that day, the screaming and shouting, the stench of blood, the
기억이 기어올라올수록
more I recall, the more I find myself
무너져내릴 것만 같지.
cracking and crumbling like a castle of sand.
그러니 이 모든 걸 잊고 잠을 청하려 한다네.
Thus I wish to forget everything that happened and crawl into a deep slumber.
잠을 자는 동안에는 두려움도 희망도 없으며
Because while I
고생도
sleep,
없고
there will be no fear, no hope, no suffering, no glory.
하지만 잠에는 결점이 하나 있잖아. 그건
But there is an unsavory part to sleep, isn't there? It's
그래.
yes, it's very much like death, yet it disguises itself
하지만
in ways that
중요한 것이
matter.
다르지 않은가?
꿈을 꾸고 싶은 거구나.
You want to dream.
가진 모든 것을 내려놓고
For those mere words which have made us leave everything behind only to
보아왔던 꿈을
okay,
이어서
us
꿀
in
생각이란.
the end, I long to continue the dream I have been a mere witness to.
그렇다면
Then
내가 널 도와줄 수 있는 유일한 방법은
I have no other way to
이것뿐이겠네.
help you, do I?
그렇게 말하는 저자의 이름은
The name of this companion.
마지막으로
Then before Oblivion takes my name away from you,
잊어버리게
allow me
돼,
to
내
introduce
이름을.
myself one last time.
나는 도시와 유적을 떠돌아다니며
I am
꽃을
the
찾는
flower
여행을 하던
seeker,
자.
a wanderer. I travel across the city and the
그리고
ruins.
지금은 너와 평생을 잊지 못한 모험에
I am the one who marked the final period
종지부를
of this
찍은 자.
unforgettable adventure of a lifetime with you.
하얀 달의 기사 바리.
My name is Bari, the Knight of the White Moon.
나는 이제 늘 그래왔듯
I will now
내가
leave and
찾던
return my
강과
search
그 강물을
for the
머금고
river
핀
and
꽃을 찾으러
the flower born from its
떠날 거야.
waters as I always
내가
have.
이 강물을 마시더라도
Eventually I drink
해결사에
from the
대한
waters in this river.
들려줄 수 있겠나?
Will you tell me the tales of the fixers still?
여행의 길목에 이곳이 여러 번 겹치게 될지도 몰라.
I may pass by this area quite often through my adventure,
그렇다면
through my
그때마다
journey. Every chance I
내게
get, I'll
귀띔이
leave
될
a
만한 책이나
book
물건들을
or an item behind,
조용히 두고
things that
갈게.
may help, may be of help to you.
고맙군.
Thank you.
그렇게 당신은 결국 그 강물을 마시게 됩니다.
Thus you lean over the river and drink its
하지만 제
waters.
아무리 용감한 기사
아,
돈 키호테도
Ver
불길한
valiant a
예감에
night dawn
몸을
was, she
떨기
can't help but
시작하는군요.
shudder from the overwhelming sense of terror and omen.
본인이
I cannot let
용맹한
such
무언기를
fear
써내려온
touch me.
분이
Who
몸을
have
떨었을
written
리
such
없네.
tales of brave adventures.
이야기에는 고조차라는 게
Well,
있어야
every tale
재미가
needs a
생기는
rising
법이니까.
action and a climax, doesn't it? It's the ups and downs that keep things interesting. Sanson ignores Don's struggles and rapidly continues the tale like he was incanting a spell.
흐르는 물이 우리에게
Our
주는
common
원초적
primal-
공포. 온몸에서 소름이 돋아나기 시작하며
Primeval
의식은 맹렬하게 거부하기 시작합니다.
fear
물보다
of
진한
the
우리의 피는
flowing
빠르게
water,
돌기
your
시작.
body shudders.
당신의 심장도 미친 듯이 뛰기 시작합니다.
Poor. Stop making my vocabulary look small, please! Of the skin spreading through every inch of your being. As your psyche, your consciousness itself furiously refuses to approach its undulating surface. Our blood, thicker than water, cycles through your system with humane rapidity as your heart begins to race like that of a rabid animal.
그럼에도 불구하고 당신은 극복해야 했죠.
Also, why do I struggle so hard to read out loud? Yet you must conquer that fear you had.
강물을 마시기 전
Moments before you take a
당신을
sip of,
생각하게 됩니다.
of that water, terrible prediction turns out to be correct, then you'll find out everything, even if you don't want to.
그렇다면 백장 하나는 칭찬해 줄게, 오빠.
I mean, we know what she is from the Void Train. We know what she is. But how... Oh, my internet went down. For a moment there. Oh, my internet went down for a moment there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How long was that out for? How long was my internet out for? Are we back? Okay, yeah, we're back. Okay, so anyway, yeah, we know what's about to happen. We already more or less know what's about to happen. Though, if she is only... We have seen it on the Void Train. So this is not new. This is not new to us, but it is new to everybody else. If she's only a second, though, how powerful is the first Kindreds? Because she just deleted that poor bastard when we learned that. And we could not kill him. I mean, he was amped for... His healing was kind of amped from the Void Train, sure, but... I'll compliment your nerves, at least. Dawn's spine slowly bends forward. This cannot be stopped. She does not try to stop it. Stop it neither. Dawn moves as though she was destined to, as though this was all but her part in the play. For a moment, she appears tranquil, even brave, like a knight bravely dismounting from a beloved steed. Yet once she dismounts, once the repressed memories returned, the sinners will be face to face with the red glow of her eyes and the metallic stench of blood that surrounds her. Once the truth comes out, we, the sinners, will never be able to see her in the same light again. Dante?
저 낡은 신발에 무언가 있는 것이구려.
This must have aught to do with the ragged running shoes. I have been fearing ever since the incident of the warp train. The fear that has been madly scratching at the back of my mind. The fear that the bond between the sinners will be irreparably broken. Will everyone be accepting of this deception, accidental though it may have been? Even if we were to survive, will she return to how she once was, one of us sinners? How will it appear in their eyes, I who knowingly hid the truth from them? Can I truly face this dawn when I trembled from such fear the last time? Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Where is it? Where is your name? Where is your name? There it is. Hello, Star Dreamer. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. I mean, the sinners are probably going to be a very shaken from what we're about to see. But I get the feeling it's not going to damage their bond too much. It's going to be probably be shaky a bit, but I can't imagine damage the bond between the sinners too much. They might freak out at first, though. And understandably so, considering just her removing what was basically keeping that hidden. She straight up killed Faust. Didn't even have to do anything. She just existed. From how it was, at least from how it was kind of worded. So yeah, that is my biggest fear, is what's about to happen. Is that there's gonna be a few people who end up dying here. Hello, Elder Star! Yet, as if to render all these ragged thoughts in my head void, Dawn takes off Rushante and let her bare feet touch the cold earth. And all of a sudden, visions of Dawn's past begins flooding into me, raw and unfiltered.
너는 살아서 내 이야기를 마저 이어줘야지.
Bare feet, you! She has not taken those things off since this story started. She never removes them, ever, period. I don't want to see what those look like. No. Don't flavor my ass. No. I'm a complete degen, and that's a little much, even for... Please, I don't want an adventure. Please, stop, please. He's Roshate. Don't take me away from here.
도시 어딘가에 놀이공원이라는 곳이 몇 군데 있어.
There are places called amusement parks in the city.
그곳에선 모든 사람들이 즐거워해. 단지 그 공간에 있다는 사실 하나만.
Wait, who's the one who wanted to go to an amusement park? One of them did. Oh, god damn it. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I had to stop the YouTube stream and start it again. Okay, there it goes. Okay. Ew. No. No feet. Ew. Everyone is up. Oh, that was Karan. That's right. I was trying to figure out which one of them was the one that really wanted to go to an amusement park. It was Karan. The bus driver. Everyone is happy at the amusement parks merely by being there.
모두가 춤을 추고 노래를 부르고 웃음을 터뜨리지.
It's enough to make everyone dance, sing, and laugh.
전쟁이나
No wars, no
다툼도
strife
없이.
of any kind. I better get some unique dialogue in the fights for having her Bloodfiend ID. I am just saying, they did that with Enclair. I will be very disappointed. Red fluid wells in Don's eyes like it did back on the train, the very same sanguine color I feared so much. The eyes I never wish to see again. Dante, what is wrong with you? The blood feeds are beautiful. What is wrong with you, Dante? I love those red eyes. She inhales deeply and then exhales. Like she hadn't breathed in forever. She turns around and looks down at the blood fiends surrounding us. Reflected in her eyes are things infinitely beneath her.
그래,
There you are.
이걸로
Finally, the
이
preparations for the
카니발에
carnival,
필요한
the scenes
모든
are
장면을
complete.
넌
I remember those eyes that regarded me
우리
as
동료들을 터뜨리며
you so mercilessly tore
어떤 가책도 없는 눈으로
through us, without even a hint of regret or guilt. Bravo. Now, yeah, every path is opened.
이제 모든 퍼레이드가
The parade is complete at last.
완성되었네.
I just saw what was going on in the background. Is that a damn blood fiend with someone impaled? Is that... Okay, is that a stripper pole with someone impaled on top of it? I just saw that in the background. It's far from the most messed up thing we've seen so far. The parade is complete at last. Feels weird, man. Wait, why am I why do I not see the emote for that? I should be seeing the emote for that. What the hell? Eh, whatever.
산초, 나 결심했어.
Sancho, I have come to a decision.
또 뭘 말이십니까?
Sancho! Oh! I didn't know. I have his announcer, but I never used him because I knew he was related to this Canto. I didn't want spoilers coming from it. Like, well, I didn't want to get spoilers while I was in the middle of a fight from the announcer. But I have Sancho's, announcer thing. I don't think we've seen him yet so far, though. I was wondering when he'd show up. What is it now?
나는 도시 최고의
I am
해결사가 될
going
거야.
to be the best fixer in the city.
약한 사람들을
I shall
돕고
protect the
나쁜
weak
사람들을
and
모조리
punish the
응징하는 거지.
wicked.
도시에는 그 쓰임새에 따라
From what I hear,
협회라는 게 생기기도 하는
denizens of the
모양이더라고.
city have been making these fellowships called associations by need.
지난번에 찾아온 그 발의
Did you
기사인가
get this
뭔가 하는
idea from the
놈이란
night
이야기를
of the
듣고 그러시는 겁니까?
moon or whatever?
단언하는데
I'm
그
telling
결심
you now.
3일도 안 가서
This
분명
goal of yours
두루묵이
is
되고 말
going to crash and
거니까
burn in less than
쓸데없이
3
일거리지
days.
말고 얌전히 있으세요.
Quit stirring trouble and stay put.
지난번에 한창
Remember
빠졌던
your last
그
momentary
뭐냐,
passion with what was
사수
it?
쓰는 것도
Knitting?
이틀 정도 하다가 질린다고 그만두셨잖아요. 온갖
Okay,
최고급
then
실은
that
다
lasted
구해오라고
a
하셨습니다.
whole 2 days before you got tired of it. And that was after you sent us all kinds of high quality yarn for that little passion project.
조용히 해라, 산초야.
Silence,
너 때문에 뭘
Sancho.
하려고 해도 내가 기가 죽지
You
않니?
keep barking,
누가 상위 권속인지도 모르겠어.
balking at my passions with your... Stop making my vocabulary look small, goddammit, Project Moon. Why do you do this to me? At this point, I am having a difficult time determining which one of us is the higher kindred. Right.
말만 그렇게 하고 결국 하고 싶은 건 다
But you always do
하시잖아요.
whatever you want to do anyway.
돈키호테 씨?
Dawn?
아니, 돈키호테 씨가
She
맞는
is
거죠?
Dawn, right?
혼자 어디로 가는 거야?
Where's she going all on her own?
오늘도 오시는 겁니까? 그분?
Will she be coming today again?
이제 정말 결판을 내야 하시지
It
않나요?
is high time you put
아니,
an end to this
이미
rivalry,
그런
isn't it?
분은
Or, I fear that this may already be long past.
그렇지. 그런데 이제 그런
Indeed,
생각이 들어.
but I have been having a certain thought as of late.
대체 승부가 뭐가 중요하지?
Why does it matter whether someone wins or loses?
그리고 다음 이야기가
What
무지
matters
궁금한 걸?
is that I must hear
하필이면
what
거기서
comes
따뜻한
next in her
줄을 몰랐지
tale.
뭐야?
How dare that human cut her story short at its climax?
전 모르겠습니다.
I have
싸우지도 않을
nothing.
거면
I
왜 인간을
don't know
계속해서
why you
이곳에
keep
들이는지.
letting that human in here if you are not even going to fight.
그런데 산초,
Yet,
너도 말은 그렇게
Sancho,
하면서
for all your chiding words of disapproval,
계속 이쪽을 흘낏거렸잖아.
I don't think
특히
for
하나
a
협회라는
moment
소속의
I have
해결사가
noticed
그 꼬부랑국에서
constantly
떡 하나 주면 잡아먹지 않는다는 괴물과
perking your ears
마주쳤을
in our
대목에
direction, especially at the part where the Hana Association fixer encountered the monster that demanded that they pay a toll with a single rice cake on that winding hill path.
안 그랬는데.
I most certainly did not.
그랬다니까. 말 나왔으니 말인데 역시 마지막엔 하나협회 쪽이 이기겠지?
You most certainly did. Speaking of which, did you suppose that Hana Association will eventually come out on top?
아니요. 수바이라는 곳에서 온
No, I
해결사가
believe
결국
that
역전을
the
해서
fixer who hails from Zwei will overtake the
거봐.
case and point. Baited. The name that feels so alien now. The ticking sounds of my clock neither stops Dawn.
하지만 어떻게 해결사가 되겠다는 말씀입니까?
Ain't steak supposed to be good? Scorpion, what the fuck? What the hell? Scorpion, what the hell? But how, pray, will you become a fixer yourself? No, Scorpion, it's not, and I will not say shit. But how, pray, will you become a fixer yourself?
해결사란 것도
Fixers are but a concept
만든 것이지
constructed by
않습니까?
humans.
우리가 근처에
They will
나타나기만 해도
try to hunt us the
사냥하려
moment
했을
we
걸요.
get anywhere near them.
뭐 당장은 그럴지도 모르지.
Perhaps for now, at least.
그런데 생각해봐, 산초.
But
나무가
I
아니라
implore
숲을
you
보라는
to
거지.
think, Sancho, miss
지금이라도
not
길을
the
잘
forest
닦아놓으면
for the trees.
언젠가는
Should we start paving the path for peace now, then
인간들과 사이좋게 지내는 것도
One day,
가능할 거야.
we shall find ourselves coexisting with the humans hand in hand. I take it this is probably the first kindred that one woman that we were talking to over the monitor was speaking of.
그러면 나는 혈기 최초 해결사가 되는 거지. 얼마나 근사하냐?
And I shall be the first ever blood fiend to become a fixer. Is that not an idea most wondrous?
아마 팬클럽도
Maybe
생길지도 몰라.
they'll even make this fan club in my honor.
꿈도 크십니다. 터무니없기도 하고요.
His silhouette almost looks like that one guy from the, that one really well-dressed guy in blue. I can't remember his name, or his association, but he almost kind of sounds and looks like him. Certainly, perhaps perhaps in that ridiculously grand dream of yours.
원래 꿈이란 건 크고 터무니없이 잡아야 하는 거야.
Okay, that is not him. That is not him. Yet, that is how dreams are meant to be, ridiculously grand.
돌아왔구나, 나의 산초.
You have returned to me, my Sancho. A voice, foreign yet familiar, the sound of thick wooden doors and heavy chains. As soon as the door opened ajar, we could feel the powerful energy of the golden bow emanating from within. Was this the scent of rusted iron or the dense metallic smell of blood? The speaker, his body one with the pillar from which the scent emanated, speaks to us through the golden bow impaling his torso. Or perhaps he speaks to Don.
이제 약 네가
Oh shit, oops.
나의
Now tell me about it. That dream of mine. You have dreamed in my stead. Oh, are you sure Skyforge is not a Minecraft? No, that's not Skyforge. That's nope. What the hell? What the hell is that called? I looked up Skyforge. I know it's not Minecraft, but why the hell does Minecraft Skyforge sound familiar? Sky Factory. That's it. That's why I thought Minecraft when I heard that name. Oh boy, here's where the fun begins. Six? I need 60? Oh no. Can I make 6? I can. Yeah, I can. I can. Here we go. You're level 1. I'm gonna really hope. I want the bonus for the event. She's only a level 1. She will just get one shot by basically anything. And here, I am hoping I don't end up losing enough sinners to have to rely on these two, because I don't have them leveled, nor are they nor are they good for bleed. But yeah, I really, since I have her a Blood Fiend ID, I'm really hoping that there is bonus dialogue. So hold up, let's see, Rupture. Oh, I already put her on Rupture, okay. Current average level of the identities. Well, yeah, that's because I have 2 in here I don't ever plan to use. If these 2 are the last ones standing, I have probably fucked up royally. And there's no coming back from that. Although I have not uptied 4 for all of them. I have uptied 4 for you, and you, the primary people on the field. Can I uptie one of you yet? No. You're uptie 3. You guys are still holding your own pretty well. Oh, he's uptie 4 too. Well, I'm outside of the... Hey, you 4 are the ones I usually are like my main guys. You're all max level uptie 4. You should be fine. These 2 make me a little nervous, but I've been holding their own pretty well because they're only uptie 3. The rest of you guys are uptie 3 as well, but still max level. This should be okay. Makes me nervous, but it should be okay. I have pulled wins when I've been under leveled before. Okay, Fixer of the Zwei Association refuses to let this destroy his spirits and sails once again to the Great Sea in the Mirror Raft. My dearest compatriot, this trial is yet a stepping stone. Wait, hold on. Is Sancho Don? That's the same voice. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, now Sancho... Okay, I'm very confused. Now Sancho, quote, has Don's hair. But we have seen Don with Sancho's hair in a flashback before. I am so confused! My dearest compatriot, this trial is but a stepping stone that will bring us to greater heights. One day, we shall properly engrave today's suffering upon our shields to remember it in better days. Thus, this battle is far from over. Find thy courage, charge! Yup. I just saw her eyes, yep. That same twinkle Don gets. Then they look at one another in the eyes, the determination forged in flames. Oh, what a line. Yet the scores of enemies already waiting for them in ambush from the shores loosen thousands of arrows upon them, the sheer quality eclipsing the very sun. Arrows rained down their fury upon our heroes, yet they stood their ground with their ironclad shields. Yet there is no shield sturdy enough to withstand the unending onslaught of their iron even their iron shields began to crack.
동료들은 모두 두려워하며 뒷걸음질을 치기
And as the
시작하는
shields
그
cracked,
순간
the mental fortitude of the men began to splinter, as well as many were even slowly backing away from the battle.
안돼 포기하지 마세라.
Nay, we shan't ever give in.
내가 그대들의
I
방패가
shall be thy
되어주겠네.
shield and
근데
ward,
철의
men.
방패가
Indeed,
부서진다고
our
할지언정
iron
이
shields are
몸이
but
화살을
tools that
막아내면 그만일 뿐.
may break and splinter, but upon that moment I shall be the shield by which thou shalt be protected from our foes' arrows.
온몸에 화살이 내리꽂힌들
The arrows
정의를
may
피하는
break
이
my body,
마음만큼은
but they
꿰뚫지
shall
못할
never
것이니.
pierce my righteous heart of justice.
그들은
It's
계속
shot in the heart and
앞으로
immediately
나아가지.
dies. That would be perfect. Row, leave me and push on, men.
어떤 상황
No matter what trial may stand in our path, we shan't ever give up.
오늘 몸도 참으로 박진감 넘치고 가슴이
Its
뜨거워지는
adventure
이야기였군.
the adventure today was as exhilarating as it ever was. It hath set fire to the passion in mine heart.
스바이 해결사님께
Dear, the most valorous fixer of the Zwei.
이번이 백설은 한 번째 엽서라오.
I really hope we get to see more of the Zwei Association. Could actually do quite like them. Oh my god, it's a What is with Uncle Sam over there? What is with the Uncle Sam over what? That over there. Which association which fixer association is this? CB. Who's that? I don't remember. I don't know. Okay, there's Hana.
하지만 본인의 정열적인 마음을 전하기 위해서는 어쩔 수가
How
없어.
fairest thee, 'tis my
그렇게 굴더라도
131st letter. Jesus, Dawn. And she's like this with all of the known fixtures. She's like this with all of the known big fixer associations too. Jesus. Letter. Pray thee excuse my persistence. 'Tis merely that my passion cannot be doused. Cannot be well doused.
본인도 곧 해결사가 될 몸이요.
I am soon to be a fixer
그대의
myself,
가르침에 따라
and
정의를
with thy
추구하고
teachings I shall
포기를
become a
모르는
fixer,
해결사가 될 걸세.
a fixer most just and persistent, who doth not know surrender.
잊지 마시게. 미래 해결사 돈키호테여.
Forget not, Don, fixer of the future.
해결사는 언제나 정의를 미덕으로 삼아야 하며
Forsooth,
어려운
the
자들을 못 본 채면 안
foremost.
되고
Oh my
성심성의껏
God, she is
도와야만 하며
batshit crazy. Her her picture is talking to her. Still arguably one of the most stable, but insane nonetheless. Forsooth, the foremost virtue of a fixer must be, and always be, the righteous justice. Thou mustn't turn away from the needy, and thou must always put thy entire being into helping them.
물론 잘 알고 있어.
Y'all are glorified mercenaries. I think Don's the only one who's really like this. I am well aware of that myself.
내일은 트레스 협회와 모험을 떠날 예정이네.
And mine adventure on the morrow shall be alongside the Tress Association. I don't know who the Tress Association is. I don't know who that is. You like Insane Woman, don't you? I prefer stable despite popular opinion. I prefer stable Scorpion. Mostly stable. A little unhinged is fine, but I prefer mostly stable Scorpion. Mine adventure of the morrow shall be alongside the Trust Association. The Trust Association, very well. A relatively fledgling, yet quite prolific association indeed. It is said that they specialize in tools and arms of the city dwellers and its fixers, as well as the workshops that fabricate and maintain them.
해결사 협회는 역시 도시가 필요로 하는 순서대로 세워지는군.
Indeed, the associations are established in the order of the need of the city.
그럼 우리의 만남은 다음을 기약하기로 하지.
Then I must bid thee farewell until next time our next adventure shall be
유적의 천둥 사막에서 괴조의
the
심장을 꿰뚫은
adventure of
모험이지.
the 11 wastes of the ruins in which the heart of a beastly bird was pierced.
맹활약을 기대하겠네.
I look forward to hearing thine exploits.
물론이지. 언제나 그랬듯이 이번 모험도
This adventure shall
대성공일
be,
걸세.
as all have been thus far, a glowing victory.
나가지 않는 것을 제안하지.
I recommend you stay put inside.
이 바깥에는
There is
무엇이
no
있을지 알 수 없다.
way to tell what awaits you past that door.
동의한다네.
I am in agreement.
누구인지도 모를 자에게 함부로 문을 열어줬다.
Recall the tale of Red
재앙을
Hood,
맞이한
who
빨간
met
두건을
a
기억하게.
most unfortunate form of the simple folly of welcoming in a stranger. Oh, wait, wasn't the Red Hood in Marina? If I'm in Library of Marina, if I remember correctly?
하지만
Was that
문을
there
두드리는
before?
것이라,
Oh, hey, it's one of the, I can't remember what the name of the association was, but it's like, it's the butlers up there. I don't recognize these, though. Fish. I don't care what my Twitter says. I will not be held accountable for that. Nor would I retweet. Yet this knocking... Yet this knocking upon my gates
본인을 찾는 자가
must
있다는
mean that the
소리
soul seeketh
아닌가?
mine assistance. Wouldn't thou not agree?
너카는 이 정도면 인내심 있게 해준 것
I
같군.
believe I've afforded you sufficient restraint. That's Virgil.
나름대로 탄탄하게는 지어놓았습니다.
Okay, he very much does not care for doors. The build of this place is quite durable, my lady.
이런 구조라면 추격하는 혈귀. 아니,
It should,
혈귀
why is it still a
사냥꾼
question mark? We know who he
갑자기
is. He has been our guide from the beginning. It should be able to withstand assaults from any pursuing blood fiends. No, even blood fiend hunters.
그들이 이 유적까지 찾아올 수 있었는지는
It
별개의
is an
이야기겠지만
entirely different question if they make it this far down to this ruin, of course. Who
자네는
art thou?
누구인가?
저는
I
당신이 떠날 진짜 모험에서
am your
길을
guide,
안내해줄
the one who will guide you,
길잡이입니다.
your path in
Ergilius,
your real
라고
adventures. Please call me
불러도
Virgilus.
저의 예전
My old
첸호에게
friend told me that you are a
당신은
second
제2
kindred.
권속이라 들었습니다만
이건석? 무슨 말이야?
Second
게다가
kindred? What
여기
are they
해결사분들은
referring to?
밖에
And
나가지
my
않는
fellow
것이 좋을 것
fixers
같다고
here
했어.
have warned me that I mustn't leave the confines of this chamber.
이 눈을 보고도 떠오르지 않으십니까?
Do my eyes not remind you of anything?
너무 그리 무섭게 쳐다보지 마시겠나?
Preeti, do not glare at me with such a terrifying gaze. You get used to it, Don. You'll get used to it.
그리고 본인은 가야 할 모험만 1708개가 남아있단 말이오. 내일은 트레스 협회가 있고 모레는 하나 협회가 있고 그 다음 날은
Also, why are I know there's prosthetics that make your eyes red, but why are his eyes red? I can't remember. Well, I know he's a colored fixer, but is there a reason his eyes are red? I think someone told me that it was a prosthetic that he had too. I'm not sure. And there remains still 1,708 adventures of mine to embark upon. On the morrow I shall depart alongside the Tress Association, and the day after that the Hana Association. Then, okay, so she's just off in La La Land right now. Gotcha.
이 포스터 수십 년은 지난 자들이군. 역시
The
그자의
fixers
말대로
on
많은
these
것을
posters,
잠재워두었나.
they're all
피를
from the
담아는 그 타고난 성질조차
last several decades ago. They are all from at least several decades ago. It is as my fellow has told me. So much of her slumbers, even her instinctive craving for blood.
그들과의 모험은 중요하지 않습니다.
Your adventures with them
그리고
are
그 해결사들의 말에
unimportant,
귀
and you
기울일
won't
필요도
have
없을
to listen to the
겁니다.
fixers anymore
왜냐하면
because
협회로부터 색을 부여받은
doesn't an adventure
제가
guided by me,
안내할
a fixer
모험이
bestowed upon the
더
title of a
낫지
color,
않겠습니까?
sound much better than any of that?
잡지에서 본 적
Like, I
있다네.
love
그
Don.
1급 중에서도 뛰어난 해결사만 받는다는.
Thou art a color. I have heard mention of such a thing from the magazines that she's about to fangirl out, isn't she? She has done so every single time we have seen a new group of fixers. She is about to fangirl out with an ear-piercing screech again, isn't she? Please, for the sake of my eardrums, don't do that. I have heard mention of such a thing from the magazines that it is a title of honor given only to the finest fixers.
생긴 지 얼마 되지 않아. 받으니까 손에 꼽는다고 들었다네.
I've heard tell that only a very, very few fixers have been granted such exaltation from it, for it hath been but a brief moment since an honor was established. I see that you wish to put every little bit of your past to sleep, even that smell of blood. I will respect your decision and treat you accordingly. Yes, I am the guide who will bring you all to the right path. You must come with me for this journey to demand your company in return. When the time is right, the promised timepiece shall come to be by your side. Oh, please tell me that's not me giving the fact that wait, what am I saying? It's not that bad. Yeah, but given the fact that my head's a literal clock. Oh wait, no, that's right. She saw 2 of those. Damn.
약속?
promised.
그래.
Yes,
너도
you are
나처럼
bound
약속의
by a
마음에
promise
있지.
just as I am.
그러니
So,
이 눈을 기억해라.
remember these eyes.
너보다 한 단계
Remember
더 진한
yourself
피를
time
먹은
and time
내 눈을
you
바라보며
remember yourself time
끝없이
and
되새겨야 할
again
거다.
every time you look into these eyes that hold the blood of the generation higher than your own.
본인은 당최 무슨 말인지.
Remind yourself of you remind yourself time and time. Wait a minute. Remind yourself time and again every time you look into these eyes that hold the blood of a generation higher than your own. Wait, is Virgil? I kind of thought it was just gonna be a prosthetic or something. His eyes red like the other fixer. And whatever's going on with Roshu, but wait. What? I have no clue as to whatever it is that
때가 되면 너에게 다시 찾아올
I speak of the
너만의
promise that will
약속을.
one day return to you when the time is
지금은
right.
잊고 있겠지만 결코 잊지 못할 그 약속을 다시 깨닫고 지킬 수 있도록.
Remember it so that the unforgettable promise will one day return to you, so you may keep it when the time comes, even as it eludes you now.
그것이 네가 나아갈
That
모험의
is the condition
조건이다.
of your adventure.
이를 받아들일 마음이 있다면
If you're willing to accept
너의
these
이름을
terms,
내게
then
말해라.
speak your name to me.
돈 기호테. 본인의 이름은
Thou mayest know me as Don.
아니, 그 이름은 내가 아니야.
No, that is not my name.
맞습니다, 산초.
Indeed, Sancho.
호기롭게 모험에 동참한 당신이었지만 그 이름은 빌린 것에 불과했습니다.
For all that passion, you join. Wait, what? Oh, that's Sanson now. Okay, that made me a little confused for a second. That's Sanson doing his thing now. For all that passion, you join the adventure with. For all that passion, you joined the adventure with. You were nothing but a pretender with a borrowed
당신의
name.
모험이 가리키는 길은 언제나
There-
하나였죠.
There was but a singular path in your adventure.
그분의 가르침대로.
A path laid by his teachings. Or the path
산초야,
laid by his teachings.
나 말이다. 좋은
아.
생각이 났다.
Sancho, I have I've conceived an idea most
하지
ingenious.
마십시오.
Please don't.
혈기 전쟁에 참전해 보려 한다.
Wait, so Don is not Don, but Sancho is her real name? Not yet. I am so confused! I intend to take part in the Bloodfiend War.
그 말은
그래.
You don't
인간의
mean
편에 설 거야.
I shall stand with the humans. Oh, he's the one who made La Mancha Land, isn't he?
반발이
Not
상당하겠네.
everyone is going to like your ingenious idea.
이상할 정도로 덤덤하구나. 그럴 줄 알았다는 듯.
Odd, you sound rather unsurprised by my suggestion. Do you know that I would Did you know that I would suggest as such?
조만간 그 말씀을 하실지도
I had a
모른다고
feeling that you'd
예상했으니까요.
be saying something like that soon.
물론 다른 장로들이
Of course,
저마다
the other
잔소리를 하거나
elders will come
갖가지
to
설득을
lecture
하러
me and try to
찾아오겠지.
convince me otherwise.
앞으로 찾아오는 손님들이
Sancho,
많을 거다. 산초.
expect my
그러니까.
many guests thus.
네, 미리 계피가루가 든 과자를 준비해 놓겠습니다.
Yes, I'll
이자의
prepare
장모님은
cookies baked
그것만
with
먹으면
cinnamon.
기침만 하다가 물러나시더군요.
The venerated elder of B Corp can't seem to stop coughing upon ingesting one of those.
내가 말하려던
I had
건
intended to
출타 중이라
suggest that
하고 성문을
you
걸어 잠그자는
inform
거였는데
all of them
네가
of
말한
my
방법이 더
absence and
낫겠구나.
lock up the castle gates. I find your suggestion more entertaining or enticing.
오히려 제가 우려하는 건
However, what
자식들이
truly
가질
concerns
반발입니다.
me is the resistance from your children.
아, 그건 괜찮아.
You needn't worry then.
가족이잖니. 이해해 줄 거야.
They are my family. I am certain they will
그러고 보니
understand.
산초야.
That
너는 왜
brings me
건축을
to
만들지 않니?
question, however, Sancho, how is it that you're still without kindreds of your own?
혼자가 좋습니다.
I enjoy solitude.
저는 앞만 보며 살고 싶기 때문에 제 뒤에는 아무도 없는 편이 나아요.
I wish to live the rest of my life looking forward and only forward. I would rather not have anyone tag along behind me.
마음 바뀌면 말해주렴.
Speak to me again should that change.
바뀔 리는 없겠지만 알겠습니다.
It will not, but I will.
길고도 고통스러운 전쟁이 될 겁니다.
This war will not be long. Wait, this war? So if I'm getting a little quiet here and there, I'm still processing a lot of shit. This war will be a long and
같은
difficult one.
동족의 머리를
Difficult because we will have to slay our own kind.
그러게 말이야.
Indeed, it shall be.
하지만 머리를 터뜨려야지만 꺾여지는 신념이라는.
If we may break their faiths only by breaking their skulls,
그 나름대로 의미 있는 전쟁이
then
될
it
거다.
shall be a war worth fighting for.
그리고 말이다, 산초야.
Now that we are discussing this peculiar subject,
아마
Sancho,
보나마나 그
should the
전쟁은
war
내가
end,
이기겠지만.
well, in my victory, obviously.
예.
Sure.
전쟁이 끝나고 나면
Anyway, should the war end,
모두가 행복해질 수
I
있는
intend to
장소를
build
만들
a
거야.
place in which everyone will be happy. Happy?
행복이요?
왜 그런 표정이?
Yet, what is that expression on your face?
그 단어를 입으로 소리내어
It has
말해본
been
게
eons since
까마득한
that
것 같아서.
word left my lips.
기억나느냐?
Do you
그자가
recall that
말해준
place,
놀이공원이라는
this
곳 말이야.
amusement park she spoke of?
사람들이 즐거움에
That place
몸소리치며
where people
비명을 질러대는
scream and
장소.
shudder not from fear but from joy?
난 그런 곳을 만들 거야.
That is the kind of place I intend to build.
즐거운데 비명을 지른다는 건
I still don't quite
아직도
understand
이해가
how
가지 않습니다만.
One screams from joy.
그곳에는 말이지, 산초.
In that land, Sancho,
지긋지긋한 싸움도 없고
there won't be anywhere
언제
some
잡아먹힐지 알
battles
수
to
없는
fight, nor
두려움도
constant
없고
fear of getting devoured.
오로지 웃음소리만이.
There shall be only laughter.
웃음소리.
Laughter.
저는 그 가족에 속해 있는 혈기는 아니었지만 지켜보는 입장에서 조금은 기대했던 것 같습니다.
Though I was not part of your family, I suppose I had once looked forward to the realization of his ambitions as an observer, of course.
인간들을 죽이거나
In this
지하
binary
세계에
world,
눈에
which
띄지 않게
has
숨어
alleviated
살거나
us from only
둘 중 하나가 전부인 이 세계에서
alleviated us with
그자는
only two
혼자 꿈을
choices to
꾸고
slaughter
있었다.
humans or hide underground like rats. He alone was the dreamer who conceived of a third option.
하지만 그곳에서 제가 본 건 웃음에 가까운
Yes.
절규였습니다.
There was no laughter I saw there. They were wailing so intensely that it had long turned into something that only resembled laughter.
제발 여기서
Stray blood fiend.
여기서 우리를
Let us
꺼내자.
out of here or crush our heads.
머리를 깨자.
아니요, 당신들은 여길
No,
나가지
you will not.
죽지도
No,
않을
you won't be
겁니다.
leaving this place. You won't find death either.
라만찰랜드에 곧 많은
Many guests will
손님들이
be lining up to pay a visit to La Manche Land soon. Or La Manche Land soon.
다들 각자에게 부여되었던
You
임무에 대해
recall your
기억하고
missions,
있겠죠?
yes? Though it,
200년이 지났어도
though it
그곳에서
though it has been
한순간도
200
잊어버린
years,
적이
I don't
없습니다.
suppose you had a moment to go without remembering them.
인간이 다시
Humans here again.
축제다. 축제는
It's a
끝나지
festival.
않았어.
The festival's not over.
사람은 바뀔 수
people change?
있을까요?
바뀔 수 있을 것이라.
I had once thought they could.
길고 힘든 싸움이 시작될 거다.
A long, painful battle lies ahead of us.
우리를 원망하는 혈기들도 있을 거야.
The blood fiends
아주
that
많겠지.
will hate and despise us for the countless. Despise us will be countless. Their hatred will be inconceivable.
동족의 배신자라고 앞다투어
They will
비난해.
call us traitors to our own kind.
인간을 해치지 않고서는
They will
살아갈 수
claim
없는
that
존재라고.
our nature
크게
cannot
당연하다고
change,
부르짖을
that
거지.
our existence is destined to prey upon humans. Something they accept as an immutable truth.
우리는 같은
We will be
병거리인지
forced to
수백 년을 함께 지냈던
sever
동족과의
our bonds with
끊어야
whom
한다.
we had shared our suffering for centuries, those who feel the very same disease that ails us.
서로의 유일한 이해자를 서로의
Our
생각,
only kindred spirits in this lonely world.
그러니까 지금이 진짜 마지막 기회다.
And thus, now is your final chance.
관둘 사람은
If you do
여기서
not wish to
관둬도 좋아.
participate, if you refuse, then I will not stop you.
그럼 관두겠습니다.
I refuse.
미쳤어?
Has she gone mad? Oh, so that's what the barber looked like when she didn't have to wear the mask.
진짜로?
Wait, really?
그렇게 말해도 안 놔주실
I know you won't let
거잖습니까?
me go away. I know you won't let me go anyway.
가족이라는 게
Just as a
관두고
child
싶어서
cannot
그만둘 수
stop
있는 게
being
아닌 것처럼.
an offspring of their parents, even if they wish they were.
그날 기계 숙청의 날에 이미 전 죽은
On that day,
목숨이었습니다.
when the machine purge took place, I was already a dead man.
어버이의 뜻이 곧 저의 뜻입니다.
Of the will of the Father is His will of my own.
안 그래도 요새 가위 손질을 할 일이
I haven't had a
없었는데
chance to
잘
sharpen my
됐는데요?
scissors as of late. I'll enjoy this.
그래, 우리
Very
돌신의
well. What of you, dear Lucina? Oh, so that's what she looks like without the mask too. Wow. Wow, she is beautiful. Wow. Probably the most beautiful character we've seen.
그러던가요.
뜻에
as you
따라줘서
will.
기쁘구나. 그럼 가볼까?
I am very glad to have my children stand by my side.
다들 너무 걱정하지 마. 어차피 내가 제일 세거든.
Worry not, for I am the strongest there is, as you must all be aware of.
그러니 우리가 고민해야 할 건
Instead,
전쟁에서
worry
승리한
about
다음에
what is to come once the war ends and our victory.
어떻게 살아갈 것이냐. 그치?
Why do I get the feeling something really bad's gonna happen to him? Worry about the lives thereafter and how we will live on.
어떻게 살아갈 생각입니까?
Well, how will you live on?
잘은 모르겠지만
I don't know as of yet. However,
지금보다는 더
I suppose
즐겁게 살아갈 수 있지 않을까 싶어.
we should be able to lead a more joyous life than we do now.
누군가를 죽이지 않고서
We
살
live
수 있는
without
삶이란
fates bound to
그럴 것
murder
같지?
of a fellow living being. Wouldn't you agree that such a life would be a better one?
드디어 돌아왔구나. 오늘은 정말 기쁜 날이구나. 보고 싶은
Oh wait, that is him. Oh,
모두 한 자리에 모였어.
you finally returned to me, my Sancho. What joyous day this is to have all my children by my side once again. We may have killed most of your children on the way here. About that. Yeah. I mean, the Lucina might still be alive. Might. A joyous day that is to have all my children by my side once
인사는
again.
나눴니?
Have you
다들
said your greetings? Do you know
너를
how
얼마나 그리워했는지
much we
모를
all
거다.
long to see you again, Sancho? Well, the one didn't seem too happy.
왜 그런 꼴로 계시는 겁니까?
What have they done to you?
아, 이거 말이니?
This is... this.
내 몸에 수많은
When I could no
말뚝이
longer
박히기
count the number
시작하고
of stakes that had
그 수를
broken
다
my
세고도
flesh,
의미가 없어졌을 무렵
when the
어느
counting itself lost its meaning,
하늘에 빛이 보이더니
I saw a light in the
이것이
sky,
내
and
몸에
this
녹아들 듯 파고들더라.
melded into my body. A light in the sky that could be talking about the golden bow. Then there must have been a lobotomy court branch here, and the golden bow within resonated with his. Don slowly walked toward the man who spoke in a sedated voice. That's the fathoms of ego. We should go after her now. We woke up from our dumbfounded silence at the sudden turn of events and hurriedly followed her inside. Okay, when that seal of hers came off, I was half expecting a repeat of the warp train, where at least one of the sinners would get murked just by her appearing. That did not happen, although I thought that would have been funny if it did. All this. Oh, is this one only like one floor? Oh. Oh. Most of these story ones are 3. Oh. Okay, well, 1, I'm hungry and I need something to nibble on bad, and 2, I'm winding down and I need to get some caffeine if I want to stay awake, so... yeah, I will be right back, everybody. Also, again, I love vampires and stuff like that, so I'm loving the Blood Fiend story. So far, I mean, Heath's was the most heartbreaking. Ishi's, again, I had to have been my favorite, though, because I do really love, like, ocean stories and stuff like that. Her story was, I loved every moment of it. But, I don't know, so far I'm really liking Dawn's story, too. I really, really do enjoy, like, vampire stories and stuff like that. Except for Twilight. Screw Twilight. Vampires should not sparkle. Okay, well, anyway, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Why didn't my wait screen go up? What the hell? Oh, there we go. Whoops. For some reason, I clicked lock instead of show. Whoops. I am back. That was a little awkward. I hit the wrong button for my light screen, so you probably just saw me just staring dead at the screen, just lifeless and emotionless. I thought I hit the button. I didn't. Oops. Oops. You no one saw that. No one saw that.
저거 밖에서
Is
싱크대
that
결사에게
really the
지고
same
꼴사롭게 쓰러진 그
girl
녀석 맞아?
who
저 많은
embarrassed
혈기를 한
herself
번에.
in a duel against the what fixer? I still don't know how to pronounce their name. How is she killing so many blood fiends with such little effort? It is awesome. That is awesome. Oh, she's used the same weapon as her Blood Fiend ID too. Oh, this is freaking awesome. Every time a Blood Bag or Blood Fiend approached anywhere near her, Dawn struck them down with a blinding blitz.
힘을 숨기고 있던 건 아닌 것
Was she
같고.
hiding her
아니
strength?
그것보다
No, that doesn't seem to be right, but
혈귀?
she's a Blood Fiend?
기가 차구나. 우리가 돈키호테라고 불렀던
How
저자가
absurd. That creature who
혈귀였다니.
deceived us with the false name Dawn was a Blood Fiend all along?
인간 행세를 하면서
Hiding
숨어
and looking,
있었나.
pretending to be human.
잠깐, 그 말이 좀 심하지 않아?
That's enough. Don't you think that's too much? Yeah, she has been fighting alongside us for a very long, since the very beginning. She is still very much our friend and ally. That has not changed.
더한 말도 할 수 있지만
I
관리자님
I
앞이니
could be
자제하는 중이다.
much worse if I wanted to be. But I have enough sense to hold myself back in front of the executive manager. Also, to not hide her disgust, she looked toward Faust with the very same
이에
expression.
대해서 윗선에서는 물론
The
알고
top
있었던
brass of the
사항이었습니다.
company must have already been aware of this,
호시탐탐 우리의
obviously,
피를 흘리고
of
숨어있던
this blood
혈귀의
fiend
정체에 대해서.
hiding in our ranks like a snake, biding her time for a chance to sink her teeth into us. Fuck you, Otis.
하지만 아까 그 이야기들을 보면
But those stories we saw earlier,
의도적으로 숨긴 게 아니라
she was hiding
자신을
it.
스스로
She
정말
really believed that she was a
돈키호테라고 믿고
human,
있었던 거잖아.
that her name was Dawn.
동시에 저자가 해왔던 이야기는
According to those stories we saw
거짓이라는
earlier,
소리겠지.
everything she has told us up to this point was a lie. Everything we've known about her was a lie.
과거의 혈기로 살아가면서 얼마나
How
많은
many
인간들을
humans do you
해쳤을 것
think this
같나.
blood fiend has killed in the past?
아무리 수상쩍은 짓만 하는 회사라곤 하지만 이런 식으로
I
나와
understand
관리자님을 위험에 빠뜨리게 한 걸
The
방관하는
nature
것.
of this company, yes. However, to subject me and the executive man to such high-risk situation, just to let this, just let it happen
방관한
is,
적은 없습니다.
we have never just let it happen.
그래, 이제 어쩔 셈이지?
Fine, what now then?
라만차랜드의 토벌이
It
아니라
seems that
오히려
we're not
라만차랜드의
here to
부흥을
eradicate
도와주고 있는 꼴이
Lamachland
되어버려.
because of, from where I'm standing, it looks like we're only helping it come together.
돈키호테 씨.
Dawn.
그건 내 이름이 아니야.
That is not my name.
내 어버이의 이름이다.
That is the name of my father. Dawn's red eyes shimmer threateningly at Sinclair. The very same eyes I never wish to see again. What the hell did Sinclair do? Oh, he's the one who. Oh, wait, he's the one who called to Dawn. Okay. Or I guess Sancho. It's gonna be weird calling Dawn Sancho. She does not look like a Sancho.
산초야, 너
Sancho, you. I see.
너 또한
Not even
하나
you
달라지지
could
않았구나.
change, not even a little.
네, 변하지
No, I
않았습니다.
haven't.
아무것도
Nothing
바뀌지
changed.
똑바로 보세요. 당신의
Look at me.
로시나트는 아주 잠깐이나마 저를 억누르게만
Your
하였을
Rosante
뿐
has suppressed me, but
저는 여전히 피를
me,
먹고
but
살아야 하는
from
혈기.
but a passing moment, and I am still the same blood-sucking blood fiend who cannot survive without bleeding others.
당신의 일 라만차랜드도 결국 인간들을 마구잡이로
Just as
잡아먹는
how
것에
your
혈안이 되어버린
Lamanche
공간을
land
변해버린 것처럼.
regressed to nothing but a hunting ground for us to prey on humans.
그래,
So this is basically just a canon thing that I always use her fiend ID. Because that's just how she is. Yes, it has. I was wrong.
사람은
I mean,
바뀌지 않아.
you can just get people to donate blood. It's not that hard. I personally would not mind one bit. After learning about this, as long as she just didn't lash out at us. People can't change.
그 병이
Yeah,
이끄는 대로
I would not
사는
mind the
건데
blood fiends walking amongst us as long as they didn't just attack us. We have no choice but to live shackled onto the path dedicated by this disease.
사랑하는 나의 가족들도
My family, whom I love so much, have
나를
tried
계속
to convince me to turn me to their side.
나만 너무
Yet
늦게
I was too
깨달아버린
slow. I was
것이지.
the only one who didn't understand until it was too late.
콜린, 후리안부로
nicole.
돌시네.
Lena,
그들이 당신을
don't-
이런 꼴로 만들어버린 겁니까?
Lena, is this their doing? Have they tortured you so?
그렇단다.
Yes.
내게
A
어울리는
throne most
왕좌인 거지.
fitting for such a pathetic lord, wouldn't you say?
산초야,
Sancho, I
너를
thought
다시
my
보게 된다면
heart would
한없이
well with joy and
반가울
happiness
줄
upon laying eyes upon you again.
재분이
Yet there is only sorrow.
너만큼은 날 대신해서 바깥을 떠돌며 내가 듣던 것보다 더 멋진 모험을 하고 돌아올 줄
I
알았어.
thought at least you would have explored the world outside in my stead, experiencing adventures even more wonderful than the ones I've heard.
하지만
But this
지금
poor
내
soul I see
눈앞에
before
보이는
me
건 나와
is no different from
내
me nor my
가족들과
family.
다를 바가 없는
Just,
붉은 눈의 병자일 뿐이구나.
just a blood-starved, red-eyed victim of this sickness. The space we're in is changing.
황금 가치가
His emotions must be
저자의
affecting the
마음에
golden bough.
영향을 받았던 걸까요?
그러고 보니
inside the
대호수에서
body of
마주했던
the
창백한 고래의
inside the
몸속에도
body of the pallid where we encountered at the Great Lake
황금 가지가 박혀
was it
있었죠.
a golden bough, wasn't it?
그래.
Yeah,
심장
burrowed deep
엄청
into
깊숙한
its
곳까지
heart.
파고들어 있었지.
기생이란 생존 방식과 흡사한
A
양상.
form of existence similar to a parasitism? Parasitism.
그래서
So,
어떻게
what
할 거야?
now?
관리자님,
Executive manager,
황금 가지가
while
박힌
that
저자는
man with a
본래
golden bow
강한
in his
존재였을지
torso
모르가
may have
어쨌든
once been a
영문인지
powerful
지금은
being in
쇠락한
the
것으로
past. It
보인다.
seems that he is severely
지금
weakened due
결단을
to unknown
내리시면
reason. Just say the word and I will...
헛소리.
Foolishness.
그놈이
He's
문제가
not
아니다.
the problem here. It's
전
her. She smells
냄새가
different.
달라졌거든.
Roshu pointed her finger toward Dawn.
시계.
Give me a
싸울
heads up
거라면
if you're
일찍
going to
말하도록.
ask us to fight
가기 전에
her.
한 대 정도는 더
Clock.
태우고 싶고.
I like a chance to burn a last cig before I go. I'm going to try to talk to her first.
같이 가요, 단테.
I will go with
다른
you,
사람들도
Dante.
이쪽으로
Guys,
오세요.
this way. I slowly approach Dawn, who regards me with her dark eyes. Her usual twinkles seem like a distant memory.
무서워.
Back off.
제 이건 속인 나를 너희는 의도적으로
You have
이곳에
brought me
데려왔지.
a second kindred here with an explicit purpose,
내 어버이를 저런 꼴로 만든 혈기들을 내 손으로
so that I
움직이고
may punish the blood fiends who have committed such a sin against my father,
내 손으로 직접 끊어내니까.
so that I may end his suffering, meaningless existence.
하지만 저희는 전혀 몰랐어요. 의도가 아니라.
But we had no idea. It wasn't our intention to.
아니요, 의도했습니다.
Yes, this was precisely our intention. Faust takes a step forward.
저와 워프 열차에서 정신을 잃지
Only
않았던 단테만이
I and
알고 있던
Dante, who
정보였죠.
remained conscious during the events of the warp chain, were aware of this.
뭐라고요?
What did you say?
수감자의 과거를
This omission
파우스트가 먼저
could not be
말하는
helped.
것은
Faust
금지되어
is
있기에
forbidden from being
어쩔 수
the first
없었습니다.
to share a sinner's past.
별, 다, 큰.
SPR.
과거를 숨겨주는 건 그레고르 씨나 싱클레어 씨한테도 그랬고
But it wasn't just
다 숨겨주고
for,
있던 거잖아요.
but it wasn't just for Dawn.
직접
She
말하기
hid
전까지.
Gregor's past, Sinclair's past. She didn't talk about either of them until they were ready to talk about it themselves, or were made to.
지금은 저기 아군의 침입이 있었던 게 밝혀진 상황이다.
I believe it is
다른
a
이들
false
사례와
equivalency
비교하는
to
건
compare
적절치
this
못하다고 본다만.
to those cases when it is evident that this was a case of subterfuge. She was an enemy in our midst, which makes your comparison moot. Evenings. Hello, Delude. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Deluded Scion. Am I pronouncing that right? Also, Otis, shut your damn mouth. She has been our friend and ally this whole time. Most of our problems would have been solved if we had just put Dawn on a leash. Yes. But that's irrelevant to her being a blood feed. That's just Dawn being Dawn, or I guess Sancho now. She has been our friend from the very beginning, along with the rest of you. She is not an enemy.
에이씨, 이럴까봐 말 안 한 거겠지.
Well, hell, can't you see? Your reaction is exactly why they didn't tell us. Seriously, I can't stand people like this. Like, yes, she's got to feed off human blood, but we're not exactly the nicest of creatures at times. Either. Like, seriously, I would have just thought, like, okay, hey, Are you going to help us? If that's all I'd be concerned, if she was going to help us and be our ally throughout this, I would not have cared if she was a blood fiend. This was never that big of a deal. She's not violent towards us. No, not particularly violent towards us. Like this, I mean, all of these guys have cut each other down at least once before we had to revive them. But as far as blood fiends go, she's not really particularly violent towards us. She is very much our ally.
난장판이네.
I really don't like Otis here. Messy.
아, 다들 사이가 좋아서 그런 거야.
It's because we all care so much about each other.
다들 그만하시오. 더 이어지면 추태가 될 것 같구려.
Please stop this. I fear it may become rather untoward should we continue to spiral.
그래. 홍루네
Yeah, Honglu's
동생도
little
보이고.
sister here watching us. Yeah, Honglu's little sister's here watching us, guys. Don watched our bickering wordlessly until the squabble among the sinners began to subside. The entire time they bickered, I racked my brain trying to come up with something, but I just hoped you'd understand and come back to our side to be one of us again. All I managed to express was this pathetic, naive hope I've been stewing in the back of my mind.
함께한다라.
To be one of you.
너희는 우리의
But you
세월을
do
모르고
not know
우리의 투쟁과
of our
발버둥과
eons of suffering. You do not know of
아픔과
our
승리를
battles,
영원히 모를 거야.
our struggles, our agony, our victories. I don't suppose you ever will.
찬찬히 되짚어보며 난 모든 기억을 찾아갈 것이고.
I'll slowly look into each and every one of those treacherous moments and rekindle my buried memories.
그럴수록
And with every memory, it will
분노와
raise.
혐오를 깨우칠 테지.
It'll all raise to the surface once again. The wrath, the hatred, the loathing.
나는 더 이상 너희와 함께할 수 없다.
Thus, I can no longer be one of you again. Don. I seriously feel so bad for Don. And Otis needs to shut the hell up. Well, I'm not seeing Don down here in the list. Oh, I can't use her here. Oh, shit. She was the backbone of my team, too. Oh, shit.
피를 머금을 시간이네.
That could be a problem. How glad I am to have your back, Sancho. Have you back, Sancho. With you by our side, this place shall be even happier. My family has finally found true happiness. I've got to get used to calling her Sancho now. We've called her Don for so long. Because they have suffered for too long. They deserve this happiness more so than anyone. With your return to Limbus land, we shall fill this place with even more laughter.
웃음이라.
Laughter, what a
가당찮은
joke.
소리를. 우리 니놈들을 남김없이
We're
토벌하기
here to
위해
exterminate your kind. We have been through so much together, have we not, Sancho? Let us show them what we have lived through. To those ignorant outsiders.
상대는 인간의 피를 매일같이 마셔대서
We're here full-heartedly. Our foes were blood fiends who had grown to the size of giants, those who drank so much human blood that it was boiling, overflowing out of their bodies. They were formidable foes. Our battles were challenging.
그곳에서 당신은 꿈을 꾸고 있었죠.
Even there you dreamed. A hollow dream, nothing more.
꿈에 불과했지.
자, 그대들이여. 결전의 준비는 끝마쳤는가?
Hark, my dearest compatriots, art thou ready for this battle? We shall soon strike the battlefield with our full might. Speak if aught ails thee.
있습니다.
Aught ails me.
산초여,
Oh,
말해
Sancho,
보라.
thou art recognized. Speak thy mind.
말투는 왜 그렇습니까?
Why are you talking like that?
장차 해결사가 될
It's only
몸이라면
right that the
그에
fixed
걸맞은 말투가
to be
옳지
must
않겠는가?
speak in a manner befitting of his stature. So when she was Dawn, she acted exactly as the real Dawn, her father did. Or I am assuming father. She's going off of the name up there.
그리고 이 말투를 쓰고 있으면 왠지 모르게
And
가슴이 뛴다네.
my
산초,
heart
자네도
and my
이
heart
말투를 써보는 것이 어떠한
beats with such volition whenever I speak in such a manner. O Sancho, pray thee, why dost thou not speak as I? Defiant blood fiend. Because it's ridiculously juvenile. Yet I cannot help but cherish that day when we ran across the green fields together, tasting the freedom.
회기들의 기습으로
You
당신의 창은 꺾였습니다.
were ambushed by blood fiends who broke your lance. Yes, a lance you had crafted me with your own blood. It was a mistake. I underestimated my foes, and rather unfortunate that an yet unshakable habit of mine.
눈을 조심하라고 말씀드렸을 텐데.
I remember you telling me to be mindful of them. A powerful gust knocked me into the air, smiting me down into the grass. And you hurried by my side, didn't you? I remember your face, your breathing hastened from worry.
그 정도는 아니었습니다.
I wasn't that desperate. As I lay upon my back, gasping at the sky from shock, you appeared into my view. Perhaps it was that moment I led us. Perhaps it was that moment I led us to victory in that war.
그 전부터 이길 거라고 확신하지 않으셨습니까?
You were already certain of your own victory even before the war began. I must wonder if that was the moment I had begun to think that we could really change. Watching you, who hated running all your life, ruthlessly sprinting to my side, I thought perhaps we were all changing little by little. Yet we failed, Sancho. Everything around us is a record, a testament to our failures. Look around you. Look around as you will, Sancho, at our desolation. I'm getting very sleepy. Oh, hey, it's the spinny dudes again. It's been a while since we've seen you. Go, you. After that, wail on this guy.
갑니다. 나가서 싸워. 뒤는 내가 봐주지.
Come on, y'all got this. I'm sure you'll be fine. Y'all got this.
40. 먹지.
원더프레스 선택이었어 나리! 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군!
Oh my god, that announcer being up there. I left that there thinking I'd get unique dialogue as well, but having Dawn screaming at me in that form is very confusing.
볼일이 방금 뭘 본 거니까! 엄청나게 강한 일격을!
Starforge is like a mix of Diablo and Z. I looked briefly at it. It is not even remotely close to ZZ. Do you have a bed or do you sleep in a hole? The answer to that is yes, because my bed is indeed in a hole. You didn't think of that, did you? Okay, you'll work. Yeah, this will work just fine. I should be able to kill at least one of those.
이 정도로 나와 공유한데?
I'll look at it, but what I've seen from Skyforge, I don't think I'd enjoy it. You'll be fine, guys. You've got this.
영원히 잠들어라.
다들 기운이 넘치는군. 역시 본인이 직접 선별한 용기를 북돋는 영웅당 탑 5가 도움이 되었는가?
죄인인가?
I'll just keep clicking win until a boss comes up, or I notice I start losing, or close to losing a server, stuff like that. I might have to call it before I finish the dungeon, because I am getting sleepy.
쓸모가 없진 않아. 딴데 적합한 조치였습니다.
저는 개인 줄도 몰랐네. 떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Yeah, I'm starting to think I might not be able to continue this. I got up to get some more caffeine, but I am going downhill real fast.
죄인인가?
Alright, Gregory, you got this.
그래.
Oh, that wasn't Gregory.
건 즐겁네요.
보는
That
맛이
wasn't Gregory, that was
나고
Heath.
일 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이 덜 답답한 법이지.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
네 피분수.
골치 아픈
Oh,
것들이
dude, you are
고깃조각이
screwed.
되었군요.
Good night.
단테. 나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
You reduce your troubles to a pile of red meat. Ugh. Oh, please tell me. Oh, she is gonna be a nightmare because of the the other one, because that one person could hit her with a counterattack every time she would attack and get that bleed procced. It
곧 끝장날 수
That was
있을
hard
것
to keep her alive.
같은데 소감자들로
'cause no matter what she did,
효율적인 마무리를 명령하.
Sancho walked into the maze that manifested before us as if to obey Don's words to observe the desolation.
저 혈귀가
So that blood
아까
fiend
날
is the same
구했던
person
오빠의
as
친구와
that
같은
friend
사람인
of
건
yours who
맞지?
saved my life earlier?
같은 사람이야.
Yep, same person. Wait, when Don save her? I don't remember that. When Don save her?
돌았나?
Are you
저자
insane?
입에서
Does
나온
anyone
소리를
not?
듣지 못했어?
Does any
교태라는 자는
of this not register to you? The thing she's been saying. This Dawn is no.
하지만 제가 보기엔 역시
But
같은
she's still the same
사람인걸요?
person. Rather, from where I'm standing. Honglu replies confidently. Honglu, I like you. Or perhaps that was just how he usually talks. Everyone, even when he grew suspicious, even when we find ourselves at a crossroads, his voice would always carry a calm confidence so that it almost seems silly. But thinking back, he was more right than wrong. And I hope that is the case today. I try to put my faith into hope.
젠장.
Damn it
어떻게
all.
이런 물러터진
Cowards
인간들만 주의해.
and
저것이
Cowards and
금방이라도 돌변하면
milksops. All of you, if that creature suddenly turns violent against us like an unpredictable animal she is, well,
말씀하십시오.
yes. Otis straightened up and looked in my direction. And her usual militaristic stiffness, but I could see the 30 anxiety that was but I could see the tiny anxiety, a mist of seeping through her stoic expression, as trust. It was inevitable, which is the reason I didn't. I did hide I did hide things from the sinners, and Otis is very sensitive to people withholding information. It is no surprise that she's also disgusted about this, or disgruntled about this. However, because it is Otis, I'm speaking to. What are you going to do? We're going to follow Don. I mean Sancho.
그건
But that is. Sorry, let me finish.
실례했습니다.
Yes, my apologies. I cannot know exactly what you're talking about. I cannot read minds, you know, but I do know what you know, that you are unhappy about this. I should be able to explain everything to you in due time, so I would like for you to trust and follow me through this path which I believe is our way to victory. Otis grievances probably ran deep from what deeper than what's already happened, or what's already left. Wait, Otis? His grieving probably runs deeper than what's already left her mouth. It wasn't an omission of intelligence that bothered her. It was that she really worried about what was the omission about what was that omission compromising herself in the operation, just like the others, just like the kind other sinner she is. Then the situation must be addressed. That very thing. You tell her that everything is going to according to. Wait. The situation must be addressed. Must be to address the very thing. To tell her that everything is going to be according to plan. Remember how every mission we've done as far as led to me resonating with the Golden Bough, and now that and know what that key is to solving them? It won't be any different this time. No, I mean it won't be different this time, I'm sure.
관리자님께서 그렇게 명하신다면
If you wish, if that is your wish, then it is my command. Sorry about forcing you to come along.
작전에 성패하는 관계없이
Regardless of the outcome of this operation,
그
regardless
근거가 충분한지를 떠나
of the soundness of your reasoning, I, Otis, will not fold before the authority given to you by your rank.
제가 불안 요소라 판단한 부분에 대해
My decision to follow you is
그것을
based on
설명하려
the
노력하셨기에 관리자님의 해안을
on
따르겠다고
your effort.
생각한 것뿐입니다.
A decision to follow you is based on your effort to understand and explain the potential risks. I have pointed out to you that that is why I completely now to your wisdom.
혹은 과거에 행하던 것을 무의식적으로 떠올리시는 걸지도.
Or perhaps the memories of your past are subconsciously affecting your current behavior. I don't remember a thing though.
관리자님이나
Don, executive manager, amnesia has certainly made things difficult for us, hasn't it?
도시에는
There are
기억을
so many
없애버릴 방법이
ways
워낙
to
다양하니까요.
erase people's memories in the city, after all.
그렇지.
Yeah,
알려진
there are
것만
plenty of ways to
따져봐도
remove people's memories,
기억을
and
없애는 것에는
that's
여러
just
가지 방법이
counting
있어.
what's public.
가장 보편적인 건
The most
기억을
common
회수하기
method is
위해
moving someone's
다른 물건 혹은
marriage into a
사람에게
different
옮기는 방법.
object or a person.
특정 도시에서는
Some parts
아예
from the
상품으로
city
내놓기도 해.
even sell them as local products.
두 번째는 영원히
Another
파쇄시키는 방법. 가장
To
저렴하지.
completely destroy the memories.
하지만 의도하지 않는
It's cheap.
기억까지 건드려지는
This
부작용이
also comes
심해서
with its own risk of
뒷골목의
affecting other
거주자가 주로
memories.
찾아.
Only despite backstreet dwellers use this method.
그리고
And now we
알려지지도
know the
않았고
final method,
누구도 접근할 수
which
없는
has
마지막 방법.
so far been unknown, and which remains accessible even now.
망각의 강물.
The river of oblivion,
레테라고
also
부르지.
known as Lethe.
이 강물을 마시면 기억은 의식 저편으로 묻어둘 수 있게 돼.
Drinking the waters of this
꿈속의
river allowed.
기억처럼
Drinking the waters of this river allowed.
희미하게.
Once drinking the waters of the river allows us to bury their memories behind the veil of their consciousness, to the point where they become uncertain, hazy, and dim like the memories from the dream.
지춘, 네가 지금까지
So,
찾고 있는
what
게
you're
그것이었구나.
That's what you've been looking for, Z-Tune?
정확히는
Not
망각의
exactly. It's
강이 있는
different.
곳 어딘가에
It's a
있는
different
다른
stream,
강이야.
somewhere near the River of
나는 그
Oblivion.
강물이
I suppose that the
어르신들이
river I'm
그토록
searching for has
찾아다니던
something to do with
정신의
the
불사와
immortality
관련있을
of the
거라고 짐작하고 있어.
wind that our elders have been seeking so desperately.
불로불사
To
말이지.
be free from aging and death,
그래.
right?
지긋지긋한 그거.
That old tiresome thing. Maybe that's how my memories were removed. I don't even have a dreamy recollection of my memories. It's like they were uprooted straight from my head. So it's either been transformed into a different person or an object, or it's been totally destroyed and forever unsalvageable. Still, I have no clue as to who, how, or why anyone would do such a thing. So you can briefly glance at me as my clock ticked before turning her attention to Honglu.
그래서 내게는 발이라는
That's
자가
why
남긴
these
흔적들이
scant traces of
굉장히 소중해.
this bari are so
그리고
important.
자세히 말할 순 없지만
I
내
can't
눈엔 보여.
tell you, I
그자가
can't tell you in
이곳에
any great
남겼던
details, but I see them. I can
흔적들이.
see her ancient trees
오빠에게도
ancestors here.
중요한 정보잖아.
How come
우리가 후계자로
this is
살아남기
important to
위해서는
you too? If we have
어르신들이
to
원하는
survive as
그
heirs,
불로불사에
we have to find the right thing our elders seek, that immortality. Zichun stopped herself midway through that sentence.
우리는 여기서
I see,
헤어져야
so
한다는
this is where
소리구나.
we have to go our separate ways.
벌써
Yeah.
가는 거야?
Leaving
길이
us already?
갈라졌으니
The path
헤어질 시간이네요.
diverges and we must take the other trial. It is time to say goodbye.
오빠의 친구가
If your
정말
friend had
망각의
already lost her
강물을
mind
마셔서
from drinking the
기억이
waters of the
사라졌던
River of
거라면
Oblivion,
굉장히 혼란스러운 상태일 것
then
같아.
she has to be extremely
꿈속에서
disoriented,
일어났다고
coming to
생각했던
terms with the
어렴풋한
realization that
장면들을
those hazy, nightmarish
나의
visions
과거라고
were in
인정해야
fact
할
her own
것이라면
memories. That they weren't just a dream. It
맞아.
has to be.
슬프고
Yes,
복잡할 거야.
it will be sad and
꿈속의
complex.
내가
After all,
나인지 꿈에서 깬 내가
who is the
나인지
dreamer?
통 모를 테니까.
Is it myself as I had existed in that dream, or myself who has been awakened from it?
하지만 나비든 뭐든 다시 날아가겠지.
No, whatever it may be, whether it is a butterfly or not, I guess it will flutter away once
말해줘서
again.
고마워. 시춘.
Thank you for letting me know, Zichun.
그래.
Yeah, let's,
어쩌면 마냥 뜬구름
yeah,
위에서
I
지내고
guess you
있는
haven't
건
been
아니었을지도
spending
모르겠네.
your time chasing the clouds around here, brother.
머지않은 시일에 다시 보자.
I'll see you
아마
around. I have a feeling
그렇게 될
that
것 같다는
we'll be
생각이
seeing
들거든.
each other again real soon.
시춘이 그렇게
If
말한다면
you say so,
그렇게
Zichun,
되겠지.
then it will be
수고로우니까
so.
인사는 생략하자.
Don't bother saying goodbye. It'll be a waste of time. Okay, yeah, I really don't think I have another one in me. I am crashing real bad right now. I'm getting very sleepy, so how long have I been streaming for? 2 hours 27 minutes ain't bad. So yeah, before I go too downhill, I am gonna call it now, everybody. it? What's on a Nokia 33110? If you mean ZZZ, no, I don't believe it is. I don't know. It could be. I don't know. I don't know anything about the phones, unfortunately. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to sleep, so... Yeah, without further ado, though, tomorrow, I can't remember I have set... I think it was key photos? I can't remember. What did I have set for tomorrow? Where are you? Oh yeah, tomorrow BQ Photos Battlegrounds, 11:30 p.m. EST. But yeah, sorry to cut it short. I was really hoping to get this Canto done today, but alas, I am too sleepy for that. So yeah, without further ado, good night Scorpion, good night Nagel, Elder, and anyone else who happens to be lurking. I will see you all next time. Later everybody, and bye-bye. Why is it not? There we go.
Bye.